Hey everybody, welcome back to another live case break. Today we have a grand total of 36 hobby boxes. That's 3 cases of the brand new 2020 Topps Allen and Ginter. So we're going to get started here in a second. Some of you probably have already seen the preview video. I just got that done because I got my cases a little later today than I would have liked to have. But let's see what we can find. Zach is going to be our first contestant today, and if you didn't watch the preview video, just a little bit of background information on this product. There's 24 packs per box, 8 cards per pack, so there's 3 hits per box. And in our preview video, I guess I won't tell you in case you want to watch it, but they could be autographs, relics, rip cards, printing plates, or book cards. I'm hoping for a lot of autographs. Printing plates obviously are going to be a little bit tough since they're one of ones. Some book cards would be cool, and I love the rip cards. I'm hoping that we can find some of those in there. There's also an oversized box loader at the very top of each box. So let's see what we can find. Zach, you're up first. Best of luck to you on this brand new release case day of the brand new 2020 Topps Allen and Ginter. You're going to be seeing a lot of weirdo cards today, that's for sure. We'll put your oversized box loader off to the side and get our packs ready to go. J. Bob and Sons is in the house. What's up, J. Bob? All right, so here we go. Best of luck to you, Zach, and we'll do it like we do every pack or break, as we do one stack at a time. And let's see what we can find in here. Hoping there's some good stuff. All these minis are going to make these stacks a little uneven. There's 1 mini card per pack. Josh says, "Where do you get these new releases?" Well, Joshua, a lot of the Gypsy Queen stuff that I picked up, I would get from Steel City, and Steel City doesn't ship out until they ship out like maybe a day in advance. Luckily, I live very close to them, so my stuff always arrives on release day. By the way, the cost of one of these boxes, if you missed out on the preview video, it's about $145 after tax on Steel City and all those other big sites. I think they're all the exact same. We got a rainbow card as our very first card. Actually, a couple of them. It's whoa, we have a hot box. Check it out. So we got Carl Yastrzemski leading things off. A hot box in the very first box of the video. Very, very nice. Did I say Gypsy Queen again? I meant Allen and Ginter. We have an Evan Longoria bat relic. So jackpot already. A hot box in our very first one for Zach. Congratulations on that. A bunch of rain. I guess they came in. I guess. I don't know. We don't want those rainbow cards anyway. They can't justify putting the rock cards in rainbow and down on the farm. These are really nice. I like the rainbow. Now, they're not numbered, but it is a hot box, so congratulations on that. Mike Clevenger. We have the Attic, a really creepy card right there. Maybe that's one reason why they put cards are for kids 6 and up, at least on this product, because it's scary. What else we have? There's a long ball Lord Joe Torre hobby bias. Just check out these are awesome looking cards. Love these. Ryan says, "Hey, Jebs, I got my Patreon package today, and I pulled a Chrome Gavin Lux rookie and a Luis Robert 85 in there. Very nice. Congrats on that." And 357's in the house, says, "Eric is a legend." Thank you very much, 357. I really appreciate that. Let's see what else we have here. I'm glad that you got your Patreon stuff. We sent out a bunch of them on Monday and Tuesday, and some more today. So I believe we got everything from except for folks with breaks on the 14 and 26. I'm going to do those tomorrow. Got all the 14 26s out, all the 50s and 51s, and now it's time to work on the folks with breaks. And also the $100 and up tier. So we're trying to get everything done a little earlier this month. Why are those cards so darn shiny? It's because it's a hot box. Very, very nice hot box. There was a rip card, says Tyler Hoffman. I have to go back through and check that out. Anyone else see a rip card? Maybe I'm too blinded by the rainbow refracting light here. Let's see what else we can find. Butch Holyfield with $1. I really appreciate that, man. I hope you guys will check out Butch Holyfield's channel. I'm going to go back through and double check if there was a rip card. I didn't think I saw one. Rip cards are usually thicker, so I feel like I would have noticed that right off the stack there. Looking through this stack once more. The rip cards are really nice. I hope we can do a few of those. I don't see one in there. Let's see what we can find now. The mess of things says, I kind of feel like adding oil to a card like Allen Ginter ruins the looks of it. Yeah, maybe. FDC says, really like the look of these cards. Yeah, it was a Ginter code card. That wasn't a rip card. It's a code breaker card, Tyler. We got one of those in the preview box. Nothing exciting about it. You'll probably see that card, probably one in every box, I would imagine. Here comes a rookie card of Yordan Alvarez, debut to remember. Hey, Dave M's in the house. What's up, man? We are on our first box, and we luckily have a hot box here. You see all the rainbow, rainbowiness there. There's Jason Hayward. I don't know if anybody really feels like doing this. Is anyone going to be here the entire time? I have a task for you. Can you track, whoever wants to be in charge of this, could be a couple people actually, can you track our hit counter? Right now we're at 2 relics to nothing else. Camille with a super chat. Camille, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Camille will be seeing, I think you're a little bit later. Camille's usually in our first couple boxes, but I can't remember if Camille's in this one or the next one. She's around case 3 or 4, but she'll be in here eventually. I really appreciate that, Camille. Thank you very much. What else? All right, so Nathan's up to the task. A couple of you other guys, if you're going to be around for, I would say we're going to be here for about 3.5 hours, maybe 4 hours. So we'll see. Right now, my pace is a little slow because I'm enjoying the rainbowiness of this hot box. But we'll pick up the pace a little bit. I see a framed mini in here. Jordan, I teach high school, 9th through 12th. So here we go, Zach. Here's your next stack. Let's see what we can find. So far, 2 relics on the board, 0 autographs, but this is only our first box. There's a nice Gavin Lux rookie card, hot box parallel, rainbow parallel. Do I own a card store? I wish. That would be awesome. My brother wants to open up a card store, and he's pretty serious about it, and he wants me to go into business with him. I just don't think that I would have the time to do it, at least right now. Who's this guy? Edwards, Garrett Cole, Frank Thomas. MLC says, can anyone guess the exact relic auto count? How many total boxes? We're doing 36 boxes, so 36 times 3. You have a grand total of, who wants to do the quick math on that one? Let's see, 33 times 3. How about that one? It's going to be over 100. It is a Jordan Yamamoto autograph card, 108 total hits. Look at that. So now it's 2-1. Relics are up 2-1. I would predict the relics win the day, and I would not be surprised if we find, I don't know, out of those 108, like 70 relics. We'll see. Scores 2-1 right now. A nice Jordan Yamamoto card for Zach. Congratulations. Now, if we do find a rip card, I don't rip the rip cards. I leave those up to the participants. So let's say if we found a nice rip card, Zach, it's up to him if he wants to rip it or not, because those rip cards can be worth quite a bit of money. And once you rip it, if there's just some bum little mini card in there, then you're kind of out of luck. So any rip cards we find, we're not going to know if there's an autograph inside or not. So, Zach, let's check out your oversized box loader and see who it is. We have a Cody Bellinger. Cody Bellinger for Zach. So I'm going to put it back in your pack or in your wrapper here. Write your name on it. Found that to be kind of easy, just for sorting purposes. Put the name on the box loader. Put it back in the pack. Zach, thank you very, very much. And OMG Card Pull says, hey, Jabs, looking forward to Allen and Ginter Day. Good luck, everyone. Hope you get some fire. OMG Card Pulls, thank you very much. I hope you guys will check out OMG Card Pulls. He is the man behind the mystery packs from Mystery Box Monday that we had recently. And check his channel. He's got a great channel as well. And Schulte's card pulls is here. Also says getting super close to 750 jabs. Hope everyone gets in on all the chrome up for grabs when that happens. Schulte's card pulls. Make sure you check them out and get yourself possibly some chrome in his chrome giveaways. And Seahawks fan 16 is here as well. Says, well, Jabs, I just got my first auto out of 2020 Stadium Club. It was a Michael Baez rookie auto. So that's not the greatest auto, but I'll tell you what, whenever you pull your first autograph, it is really something. I bet you were super stoked. It could have been a Cedric Mullins or Ryan O'Hearn. And if that's your first auto, you'll remember that one for sure. Congrats on that one. That's a good one. I get excited when I have a box of my own and pull an autograph out of there, like the Nico Horner that I pulled the other day out of the National Baseball Card Day pack. And James Hoopaw is here, says, hello, Jabs, got a Prism Luis Robert card. Very nice. Luis Robert, that's one guy that I'm after. A lot of you guys are after as well. I'd like to get one of each of his rookie cards. So I was pretty stoked the other day to get a couple of his National Baseball Card Day rookies. Let's see what we can find now for Thane in his first. You have a regular box. So the regular box is, there we go. First hit, Wilson Contreras. Go ahead and put that one on the board. 3 relics. I'm going to lose track soon. 3 relics to 1. Auto so far. Our auto is Jordan Yamamoto, hoping for some nice big-time autos. I don't know. Going into the break, I kind of feel like I'm like a C- on Allen and Ginter, but I'm going to leave that open for open for. We can move that ticker one way or the other. I'm just never a big fan of all the what I call weirdo cards in here, like this Skyscraper. I feel like that's kind of a waste of a card, but some people love this stuff. And there's some copper. So, Thane, you have 1 hit. You also have a Kyle Lewis rookie card along with your Bo Bichette. Pretty good there, I guess. I have a feeling it's just going to take like a couple nice hits to get me back on track. I mean, I've never been a big Allen and Ginter fan. Ever since I opened my first box of Allen and Ginter when I got back into collecting, I feel like my first box of Allen and Ginter was a blaster box, and I pulled myself some comedian sweater, and I was like I don't know, I felt ripped off. James says, who won the giveaway on the basketball cards? That will be at the end of this video. How much is it to get on these breaks? This was $140 per box, $70 per half box. Caleb is here. Caleb Marino, thank you very much for the super chat, man. I really appreciate that. And Seahawks fan just became a new channel member. Thanks for the support. I really appreciate that. Matt Carpenter is the relic, so we have another relic. Got a mini of Yordan Alvarez. Debut to remember. I hope you guys will take a minute and check out Caleb Marino. Daddy Daughter, I think, has got the. I don't know if we can find a link. If you're a newbie around here, it might take us a while to hunt down your channel. But there is a Luis Robert, and by the way, make sure you check out Daddy Daughter card breaks as well. He's getting close to 1,000. Herb says, Herb, I really appreciate you being here, but we got to stay away from politics one way or the other. We just tend to stay away from that. So there's plenty of other places you can talk about all that stuff. We just like to be nice and neutral here. Always, despite you might watch my videos. They always play like these ads before my videos. I'm like, I didn't request that ad. Why is that playing there? But there's going to be tons of political ads playing all over YouTube for the next month or so. SOMD Breakers with a $5 super chat. Thank you very much, SOMD. Very, very kind of you. I hope you will check them out as we check out Thane's last pack. Let's see what we can find in here. A mess of things with a success story to combat the problem that we've had with flipping, at least in his target. After talking with management at my nearest target, they've implemented a 2-item limit for trading cards at the targets near him. How about that? So actually listening there. The stock person came this morning, and the only thing left was a gravity pack of Allen Ginter. So I'm the proud owner of some gravity packs. What the heck? All right, so your third hit. It's a 1 of 1 of Uruguay. How about that? I was about ready to get really kind of upset about a Uruguay just framed card, but then I saw it's a 1 of 1. How about that? So I was about ready to get really, really mad there, but I guess, you know, it's still a one of one. There's only one of these, and somebody with, you know, I don't know, maybe they have family in Uruguay that this card might be, you know, desirable to them. So I don't know. If I would guess what you could get for this card, I would say I'd put up for $100 and best offer. If you get $50 for it, boom. That's just a total guess. That's your third hit. So framed mini is your third hit. Yep, there's only one Uruguay. That would be cool if they, I don't know. It's just, I have no idea what that card even is. It's very interesting for sure. That counts as a hit. You saw that the framed minis count as a hit. So, and whenever I find a one of one, my advice is always put it up for double what you would want to get for it, and then put best offer. And if someone offers you half, then you just take it. There's a Kyle Lewis mini. We'll get that one sleeved up for you. What else do we have? There's a Ethan's Elvis Covers and More says, I'm only about 300 away from 5,000 subscribers. Take care, Ethan. Thank you very much. I hope you'll check him out. He does a lot of baseball card videos on his channel. And Jason Casman says, hey, Eric, hope you're having a great week so far. I am, Jason. Thank you very much for being here, and I hope you're having a great week as well. So check out Ethan's and Jason, everybody. I really appreciate your support. And that's it for this box. We're at, what, 3 relics, 1 auto, and 1 framed mini, and it was a one of one. Let's check out your oversized box loader card for you, Thane. And you have yourself a Ronald Acuna Jr., it looks like, which is good. I think these can be autographs on occasion. There's the look of the card right there. Mike Romers here says, been watching for a while. This is my first break. Got some birthday money, decided to pull the trigger. Mike, thank you very much. We'll be seeing you here in a little bit. I think you're tonight. You're either tonight or Sunday. I can't exactly remember, but really appreciate you being here. Now Michael's up. Best of luck to you. Steve says that Uruguay 1 of 1 is an original Allen Ginter card from the 1800s. Really? All right. Well, that's why there's only one of it, I guess. That's pretty awesome indeed. So for those of you saying that was a 50-cent card, probably a lot more than that if it's an original card from the 1800s. Wow, that might be our best hit. Zach and Dad's, that 1 of 1 is from the 1880s. Keith, thank you very much for the kind words. Our 1 of 1 was an actual 1800s Allen Ginter card of Uruguay. Really, really cool. Jack Thompson says, what time is this break ending? Also, how's it going? My package comes tomorrow from you, Jack. It'll be there, should be there hopefully tomorrow. I'm glad that you got the tracking number from Stamps, and I appreciate you being here. In terms of time ending, I'm guessing around midnight. That's just a guess. It took 6 hours and 38 minutes to do my last Allen & Ginter case break, but it was 5 cases. I split this one up. This one tonight, we're doing 3 tonight. We'll do the rest on Sunday. So I would guess around 4 hours would be kind of a good guess. A-Rod says, when do I get my Immaculate card you did last week? A-Rod, I think that you are have a package coming, so it'll just be in with your package. I'm trying to get everything out by Friday. That's my goal, at least. Trying to get everything a little earlier this month. Michael, let's see what we can find in your first stack. No hot box for you, but let's see. Hey, there we go. Kyle Schwarber. It's a relic. And, man, we don't have too many numbered cards in here. We have, what have we had? 1 numbered card so far, and it was the 1 of 1 from Uruguay from the 1800s. So that'll be interesting for the Saturday Showdown. I don't know. Maybe I should cancel the Saturday Showdown. What do you guys think? Without any of these numbered cards, it might be a 12-way tie. There's 12 spots in that one, 4 boxes. Each spot is a stack. I don't know. Rich G says, I'm on a $3 tier. When are those going to ship? Rich, pretty soon, man. Your stuff is sitting on the R shelf. I just saw it today. I'll tell you what, I'll try my best to get out by Friday, but if not Friday, it'll be early next week because I really hate it when my shelves get cluttered up. And hey, Heather's here, says, can't cancel the Saturday Showdown. One of Heather's favorite series. Heather, we've pulled 1 numbered card so far in 3 boxes, so I'm a little worried that we might have a numberless Saturday Showdown. By the way, Heather's not here tonight because she's feeling a little under the weather. So, Heather, I hope you're feeling better, and I hope you're resting up there, and you'll hopefully feel better in no time. See what we can find now for Michael. Keith loves the Saturday Showdown. I also love the Saturday Showdown. Let's see what we can find now for Michael in the next one. A-Rod says, yeah, there's no numbered cards. There's Mitch Garver. It's a piece of his jersey there. Had a brain fart in a recent video and called him Mitch Haniger just because I was so excited, I guess, and didn't even realize what I was saying. Sometimes that happens. What in the world happened to your knuckle? Dry skin. I have eczema. Some of you might have eczema as well. Sometimes your skin just dries out. And Heather wanted to treat me, but I stubbornly refused that, at least for now. I guess I should have taken her up on it. Megan Davies says, hi, this show is awesome. My first time. Megan, thank you very much. And thank you for the support. And thanks for hanging out here. You're going to see a whole lot of Allen Ginter tonight. And hopefully I can find some good stuff. Hype is here. Yeah, it definitely is pretty painful. It's split open. I never realized how many times your knuckle touches something throughout the day with that split skin right there, as you see. I don't know. Daniel says, you should try to find a blaster for Face Off Friday. I already got it, Daniel. I already have it. I have bought a whole case of blasters from Steel City, and they're literally right off to my right now. Caleb Marino says, you should open the card store. I'd come from Oklahoma. Big fan. Daniel, thank you very much. My brother really, like I said, he really wants to do it. And, man, it would be awesome to do. But right now, I don't have time to probably, I know I don't have time to do it. Maybe someday, right? Michael, let's see what we can find now for you in your last stack. I think you have a framed mini that I saw. And there it is. It's an autograph of Bobby Bradley. So put another one on the autograph ledger. That's 2 autographs today. It is a Jordan Yamamoto and Bobby Bradley. So you had 2 relics and 1 auto. Michael, congrats on that. Junk Wax Brothers Card Shop, says Thomas Fleck. Yeah, we do love our Junk Wax. Kyle Lewis, rookie card, and Bo Bichette right there. Dan Pena says, I will never forget the first ever Saturday Showdown when I won that final card. Was that the first ever one with Bert Blyleven coming through by 1? I think that was a really great start to the series. And Jack Townsend says, how much is a hobby box of this? Around 130 to 140. I think it's 145 after tax on Steel City. So Dan and Jack, thank you very much. I hope you guys will check them out. And Shoot Fly Drive says, thanks, Jabs. Hit the like button, everybody. 113 folks already have. Thank you very much for doing so. What else can we find? We have, Shoot Fly Drive. Make sure you check out Shoot Fly Drive. And a mess of things says, I vote for Heather to do the showdown. I think the last showdown was actually at Heather's house. And she was very, very helpful in that. Was that the Immaculate one? No, Bowman Sterling was the last one. The Immaculate one was at Heather's house. There's Yordan Alvarez. She was very instrumental in helping me with that. A mess of things. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Shipped your package with your boom boxes out to you. Was that today or yesterday? It's in the mail. I know that. Your one-of-one Keston Hira is going to be in your hands very soon. Let's check out Michael's his oversized jumbo box loader. It's a Javi Baez, Zach Carruthers with a $1 super chat. Zach, thank you very much. I appreciate that, man. Hope you guys will check out Zach's channel. Michael, get your name on here. Thank you very much. How much does the Saturday Showdown cost? I forget what was it, like 40 or 45 bucks? Something like that. A little less than the cost of the buy-in for this because there's only 1 shipping fee that I have to pay. So I can sell those spots a little cheaper than if I was shipping 12 different packages. I only have to ship 1 in 1 flat rate box. Let's see what we can find now coming up next for Casey in spot number 1-4. Hopefully we can find some good stuff in here for Brian Bloody, a.k.a. Casey. We have an oversized box loader card there. Zach says, post your Patreon link. I think it's time I finally joined. Zach, it's in the description for this video. So if you just click on the description box, it should come up. And I've been putting it in the description for every video. Tree Seeker says, I missed a Lubob Mini. All right, I'll make a note of that for Michael. I'll go back and pull that one out. Mini Lubob. You people calling him Lou Bob. We made a note. We'll go back through and pull that one out and get that one top loaded up for you. Those minis, I'll tell you what. I've tried not to kind of let it show, but I hate the mini cards in this. I despise them. I don't like them. I don't know. Heather says, did you see Ike's idea about theme music? That's a great idea. Yeah, we have a lot of talented people around here in the community. Ike, just amazing artist. I know Larry Joe's an amazing guitarist. Some theme music for the Saturday Showdown. That would be pretty cool, actually. Like when it gets to be like high drama near the end, have that start playing. I like it. Good idea, Ike. Hansen, who television host? What? Courtney Hansen? Who's that? Heather, do you know who Courtney Hansen is? No clue. I don't watch TV, so I don't know anything about any of these quote-unquote famous people. I've kind of just stay in my lane with baseball. Dad says I like the minis, but I imagine they're really, really annoying for breaks like this. Yeah, maybe that's it. They want to fall out all the time. Heather doesn't know who that famous TV host is either. Michael says, I think she does an automotive show. Well, I'm not much of a car guy, so that's probably why. There's your Don Alvarez rookie card. You got a black border Robin Yount. I don't know. I don't like the different sizes of the cards. I like consistency. But, you know, it's okay. Some people like them. Some people don't like them. Jake says, I just keep all my minis in team bags. All right, Casey, let's see if we can find in your middle stack. I wish the minis were numbered. That would be nice. The stained glass cards, I think, are supposed to be numbered. One of my Patreon patrons sent me a message today and said that, check this out on Topps' Twitter page, because I was right in the middle of watching a soccer practice when I got this, so I don't know if I read it. But the stained glass minis, there's a production error or something, and I guess they didn't put them into the packs. Check out Topps on Twitter and see if it's there. So you can't get stained glass minis in packs. I think it might have only been the box loader rip cards. You have to check that out. And yeah, that kind of stinks if that's the case. Low cane. How about that one? It's nice. Baby blue relic. So 2 relics so far. The stained glass cards are pretty cool, but they're a little tough to find. Hopefully we can find some of those box loader rip cards, and we're not going to be able to rip them because they're worth a lot of money. And we got to leave that up to the person, because what happens if we pull a rip card and it's going for like $100 or more, and then I rip it and it's worth like $1? That would be bad. And I'm sure that, you know, whoever ends up owning that will not appreciate that. What else can we find in here? There's a Vladdy Jr. mini. Bo Bichette rookie card is a nice one. We got a 9 ways to reach first base. Some minis are hand numbered on the back. Todd Gaddy, did I get the fan mail that you sent? I'm not sure. The fan mail, when I get it, goes into like a big container, and I go through it maybe like once a month or so. So I don't know. I do know that somebody from Italy has been sending me lots and lots of stuff. I've got like 8 packages from you, so thank you very much. I haven't opened any of them yet. Oh, what else can we find for Casey? There's Sacenta with the update from Topps that I was talking about. Ike says, I'm thinking Saturday Showdown music should be 80s themed. Heather should have a Vanna job, but we only see her hands. We'll see if we can maybe talk Heather into coming on screen. There's our third hit. It's a framed mini relic of Chris Bryant. Nice one right there. So, Brian, your 3 hits were all relics, and I'm not sure if our relic counter is still around. I've lost track of how many relics, but I know we have 2 autographs. A Mess of Things says, is there a magic number that sprouts trolls? A Mess of Things, thank you very much. I have no idea. I do know some folks are hanging around for the giveaway at the end of the video. We have, I think it's 8 giveaways. I have them stacked up here next to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 giveaways this week. And we also have 8 relics. So 8 is that magic number right now. There's Luis Robert. Nice rookie card right there. Bill Mazeroski. That, by the way, is a short print, 305. Cool looking card. Not a lot of extra value to those short print cards. Maybe worth a tiny bit more, but still kind of cool to say, hey, I got a short print. So Casey, thank you very much. Let's check out your oversized box loader. It is a good one. It's Mr. Mike Trout. So Casey, your break is officially in the books. We go ahead and put your name on the Trout and pull the next box down off the shelf, or at least the stack. And the next box is, hey, look who it is. He was just in here. It's Mr. Mike Romer. You're up, and you went the route of getting a half box. So this will be a little interesting. With a half box, you're not guaranteed anything really in terms of the hits or even the oversized box loader. You're breaking this up with Justin. So here's the way it goes. Mike, I'm going to assign you odd, and you, Justin, are going to get even. So the way this is going to work is if the first card I pull from this box is odd, ends in an odd number, Mike, you get the oversized box loader. If it's even, then Justin, you get it. Daddy Daughter Card Break says a mess of things, just as Jabs says your name. You'll get plenty of trolls. Daddy Daughter Card Breaks, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Let's check these out. We got to divide these up so that obviously the stacks aren't even here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you need 4 more packs. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 there. There should be 8 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's get started with Mike's packs and see what we can find. Tajetic says, Eric, the flippers are about to make me quit the hobby. What do you think I should do to get myself back into it? Well, Tajetic, just give up on retail, I would say, at least for now. I mean, how frustrating is it to go out there all the time and go to Walmart after Walmart and Target after Target and not find anything? I know the feeling because last month I feel like I went to a dozen Targets and couldn't find anything, and it's the same around here. You got to go a different route, and I would suggest maybe try to buy directly from Topps. Honestly, I went on the website today and was able to grab some blasters of Allen Ginter. I could not get any fat packs or value packs. Those sold out really fast. I don't know if any of you had luck with that. I want to get some of those, but the blasters were around for like a good many hours today, so you might have to try that route, pick up a blaster box there, and then it'll show up about 2 to 3 days later. Topps is pretty good. All right, Mike, you have a world champion box loader card. Who's going to get this one? The Ohtani, if it's odd, Mike gets it. Is it odd? It is card number 24. So this one goes over to our other side here, and it goes to Mr. Justin. All right, let's see what we can find for Mike. You got this whole stack of cards, and you have a hit off the bat there. It's a Friedman, a pitching analyst, a Mr. Rob Friedman. Very interesting. So you do have a hit. At least you're not going home empty-handed. Let's see what else we can find for you here in your stack of 12 hobby packs. There's a mini of Robin Yount. Let's see, you got to keep taking these off. This stack is a little too thick. Those mini cards want to fall out. Now I've got a hold of it. And you have another hit. It's an Andrew Benintendi. It is an Andrew Benintendi wood bat card. Very, very cool. So 2 hits. There's one more hit left. Is Mike going to get all the hits? We'll see. Schultz's card pulls is here. There's Jordan Mini says, can y'all help on the road to 750? Only 20 subscribers away. And there's Topps Chrome up for grabs when it happens. Lots of great rips and tips to watch also. Schultz's card pulls. I hope you'll check him out, guys. He only needs 20. We've got 850 folks in here right now if you want to help his channel get to 750. And check out the directions to get in on some Topps Chrome, which are very tough to find, especially in retail locations. I feel like boxes of those, people buy them and flip them on eBay for like, what, $30 or more a box now? Pretty crazy stuff. What else do we have in here? So there's one more hit, and that one is going to go to Justin. So, Mike, thank you very much, and congratulations, by the way, Mike, on your 2 hits and your Yordan Alvarez mini. All right, let's do the other half of the box. For Justin, he's got 12 packs. Tajetic says, I've heard stories that flippers stalk employees. Yeah, they definitely do. Card Collector says they overload those crack the code cards. Has anyone checked that out yet? The crack the code the Ginter code. David says, I have a bunch of Topps 2020 Series 1 tins. Should I open them or hold on to them? You should probably hold on to them. I would hold on to them. I'll tell you what, I don't know why they didn't do tins for Series 2. I was expecting the Topps to put out tins, but they didn't. And I can tell you right now, because I have already put an order in, tins will be back for 2021 for Series 1. So the Series 1 tins for 2021, they're a thing. And they will be back again next year. I guess it's just a Series 1 thing. Let's check out what we've got coming up now for Justin. In his side of the box, you will have one hit in here because, you know, might grab the other two. We have, I think it's a framed card. There's a Keno. Pull a cut signature, says Sandy. I'll try to. That would be pretty awesome. Elkanon says, hey, Eric, this hobby has too many products. It's getting expensive. Yeah, it definitely is, especially for the higher end stuff. There it is. Elvis Andrews, Bat Relic. So, Justin, congrats on that. You also have a little bonus hit coming with that oversized box loader. Daddy Daughter Card Break says, to get on a Jabs break, there's the link for the Patreon page. Daddy Daughter, thank you very much for putting that up there. Yep, our next break that I haven't listed yet is the Bowman Chrome break. The brand new release coming out on Friday. And I'll probably, the live stream of that, I don't think I'm going to go live on Friday, but I think we'll do that maybe Monday, because we have the other, there's Allen Ginter, we have the other half of Allen Ginter on Sunday. There's Kyle Lewis. Bowman Chrome, a nice one for sure. So, Justin, let's see what you have hiding out in your little N43 box loader. Not oversized. It is a Pete Alonso N43 box loader card. So, Justin, congrats on that one. That's the first one of those that we've found. Put your name on it, Justin O, and we're good to go. So, next up, spot number 6. You have a baby box loader, OMG. And speaking of OMG, look who's coming up. Spot number 6 of the break is for OMG Card Pool's Best of luck to you, man. Let's see what we can find in box number 6. The biggest hit so far was a 1-of-1 Uruguay card, an actual 1880 card. Cesar Rodriguez says, hey, Jabs, it feels good watching you break Allen Ginter. I remember my first break with you was Allen Ginter last year, and I still have my Buster Posey relic. That's pretty cool, man. Thank you very much for being here tonight, Cesar. Owen says, I pulled a Dave Cunard out of 10. Really enjoyed my box. That's pretty nice, for sure. All right, OMG, let's see what we can find. Angie, how's it going? Hope you got, hey, there's a framed mini in their very first pack. Schulte says, dumb question, but can the box loaders be autographed? I do believe so, but as you know, they're pretty darn tough to find. Shout out to Todd's son Grayson. Thanks for watching. And OMG Card Pools with the super chat says, time for some Jabs fire. Let's smash the like button for Jabs and hope everyone enjoys the break. OMG Card Pools. Thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that. I hope you guys will check out OMG Card Pools. He does a lot of great videos and also has those mystery packs. Hopefully you're able to sell a bunch of those. A lot of people like that product for sure, OMG. Let's see. OMG, you have a Keston Hiura framed mini. That's a nice one to start off with. What was the cost of this break, Daz? $140 per box. We have a mini of Yamaguchi there. Let's see. Looking for 2 more hits. I was actually bummed out when I saw the Uruguay frame mini. I was like, what the heck is this? This is not a hit. And then it was a 1-of-1. And then to sweeten the pot, it ended up being an 1880 card, which, you know, is pretty darn awesome. So far, that's the best pool, and this is only half of the first case. This is box number 6. There's 12 boxes per case. James Lawrence says, serious question, do I go HTA, Bowman Chrome, or a hobby box? Money is an issue. I'd like to get a case. That's a good question, James. Well, with the HTAs, you're going to get 3 autographs. Either way, you're going to be paying a good bit of money per autograph. I think the HTA is like $300, maybe around there, $300 some dollars. I can't exactly remember the exact prices, but they are pretty darn expensive. And Relic says, I just started a collection to my son that will be born in 3 weeks. Jab's family is inspiring me to do it. Thanks, and keep up the good work. Dude, thank you very much, and congratulations on your new addition to your family. That's awesome news. And just keep putting stuff aside for him. And when he's old enough, probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 years old, they'll probably be collecting right on with you for sure. We have a baseball rider there. What the heck is this? A baseball rider, what is that? Like a piece of his mask that he wears around? I hate the weirdo relics. I don't know who that is, but if he covers the beat for your team, you probably do. What else can we find in here? Be one more relic for OMG. Hopefully it's a good one. It's a Smoltzy, Cody Bellinger, and that's going to do it for that stack. Next stack up for OMG. Super Bros says, hey, Jabs. Just started watching your baseball card videos, and I have about 600 cards, and my brother has around 300, 400. Keep up the good work. That's awesome. Just starting out with your collection. That's pretty good, though. 600 cards. I remember back in the day when I had about that many. I'll tell you what, I just never stopped buying until I was like, what, 17, I think, is when I stopped collecting for the first time. Carabas works for Barstool Sports, does a podcast with Dallas Braden. He's a big Red Sox guy. Thanks for letting me know. I had no idea. Mike says, the odds of recouping $140 on this product are too low for me. Yeah, it all depends if you can get that big hit. And we have our first rip card of the day, folks. First rip card. Jeff M. says, hey, Eric, been busy with hunting season. Are there any spots available? Jeff, thank you very much. There are indeed spots available, but those are available for Sunday. You can sign up on Patreon. I'll get you in there for Sunday. It's a rip card out of 75 of Wade Boggs. Now, inside there could be a red exclusive autograph card or an exclusive mini parallel or an exclusive wood mini parallel or an exclusive mini metal parallel or a one-of-a-kind sketch card. OMG is here right now, so OMG, do you want to rip it or keep it? Since you're here, I'll give you the option of that. Now, just to give you a little bit of a warning, I'd look that up first. It's probably like a $100 card. Now, you could end up with something worth way more than that if there's a nice auto in there, but you might end up with something worth nothing. That's what you got to deal with. Everybody's goading OMG on to rip it. I'll wait for him to make the final call there. There's Doc Gooden. The rest of your cards, you have Jason Varitek. Looks like everybody is... all right, OMG Card Pulls is here. Says, I'm a man of the people. Let's rip it, Jabs. All right, here we go. Courtesy of OMG. But first, let's check out his oversized box loader. You have a Clayton Kershaw in there, which is pretty nice. We'll get your name on that one. And there we go. We're going to rip the rip card because OMG is here, and he says that we can. Like I said, I usually like to, send those off to the person in case they do want to resell them. A lot of times those rip cards, 50, 60, 70, maybe even $100. All right, best of luck. I hope it's something good. Here we go. Allen Ginter, Wade Boggs out of 75. We're going to rip this card open and see what we can find. So you can see there's a tab right there. I'm going to pull on that. We're looking for a red mini card or a one-of-a-kind sketch card. Let's see what it is. Try to do this slowly. So I see a red, you got a Blue Jay of Vladimir Guerrero Jr., it looks like. Please be autographed. That's going to be Vladdy. You can see his smiling face. I don't see an auto on it, though, which sucks. The Steve says, the suspense of these cards, I'm going to be sick. The rip cards. All right, so you have yourself a Vladimir Guerrero Jr. exclusive mini card. There's nothing hiding underneath there. And here's the back, not numbered. So Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is your card. It's an exclusive, I can't even read this, mini parallel. is your hit. So that's, I don't know what that goes for. What the H, says Chad. That's I'll tell you what, that's what, I don't know what the odds are for the minis, but kind of disappointing. We'll see if we find another one. Next up, Central Valley Guard. Reseal it. A little too late for that. Central Valley Guard, Marcos. Let's see what we can find. If you feel bad for OMG, which judging by the live chat right now, a lot of folks feeling kind of bad that he just got probably the worst of all those options on there with just a regular mini. Go give him a subscription. Go check out his channel and subscribe to him and help him out that way. Might make him feel a little better, right? Daddy Daughter said, I would have ripped it as well. Let's see now what we can find for Marcos. Best of luck to you. Chat says, thanks for ripping that OMG and taking the chance there. All right, Central Valley, a.k.a. Marcus. Let's see what we can find. Jason says, selling it isn't as fun as ripping it, though. Yeah, and OMG says, he is a man of the people. And Dad says, the rip cards are the best part of Allen and Ginter. And Jones says, I would have ripped it also. Let's see what we can find for Marcus in your first stack. Hope it's some good stuff. All right, so those rip cards, we'll be seeing a few more of those throughout the night. So if you're here and you want me to rip it during the break, then by all means I will. And if not, I have no problem just sending it to you as is. Mike Soroka is the first hit. It is a Relic. And let's see what else we have. There's a mini of Yvonne Rodriguez. I feel like the minis like slow me down when I'm shuffling through the cards too, so I can get them to, to be seen, because they always want to kind of like shift off to the left. There's that dumb code card again. What else do we have? There's a mini of Jim Abbott. And only one hit in the stack, maybe. There's a JBJ and some sort of rock or stone. All right, so Marcus, your first stack is in the books. Let's see what we can find now from stack number 2. Rich says, after how Topps has been this year, I was half expecting a Barry Zito inside that card. Yeah, Topps is big on Barry Zito this year. I mean, if you're a Barry Zito fan, that might be cool. If you're an ex-A's fan or Giants fan. Dimitri says, hey, Jabs, you're making me regret buying a blaster box with all of your enthusiasm. Dimitri, thank you very much. We'll be opening some blasters on the channel soon of this product, so you can get an idea if that's a good gamble or not. $20 for a blaster box. All right, Marcus, let's see what we have from your middle stack. You have a, how about that? That is a nice one. Luis Robert framed mini rookie card bat relic. Very nice. Congrats on that bad boy. Jeff McNeil, of course, hanging to the back. Nice looking card right there. OMG says, that's a big one. Garrett says, holy moly, a great card right there. I would guess, I'm going to go ahead and guess, relics usually aren't worth that much, especially compared to autos. I'd guess $50 on that. Tell me if I'm wrong. Very nice card. Very clean looking card right there. Let's see what else we can find from the rest of the stack. So Marcus, $120. Jones says 50-ish. So we're all over the place. And Vibe says, so far 16 relics to 2 autos is our hit counter. $30 says Brewers fan. And there is a Starlin Castro. Let's see what else we can find for Marcus in his last stack. Shaka says $120 because it's a new release. Superman says got to be more than 50. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like relics, if it was numbered, maybe a little more, but I felt like I might have been generous giving it 50 for a relic. And Brent's card break says, hi, Eric. Got here at the right time. Nice, Robert. Brent, thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that. Hope you guys will check out Brent's channel and give him some support. Daddy Daughter's got the link right there. Thank you very much, Daddy Daughter. Let's check out Marcus's last stack and see what we can find. Colton Wong is your third and final hit, so you have a 3 relic box. Jake says, you always have to buy Allen Ginter knowing what to expect. It's not chrome, but at least it's fun. Base Robert card's going for $40 for a base? Are you serious? That's insane. That'll definitely, I would think, drop. I feel like an Allen Ginter base, Robert, shouldn't be outperforming like a Series 2 flagship. Robert, there's a Gavin Lux. We got a super chat from a mess of things that says, hey everyone, how long have you been collecting? That's a great question, mess of things. Thank you very much for asking it. Let me see. I started collecting in '89, and I collected for almost 10 years as a kid and throughout my teenage years. So I have 10 years plus. And then I took some time off for, I don't know, 15 years. Probably been back into it for 4 or 5 years now. I'll say 15 years total. Let's see what we have for Marcus in his oversized box loader. Kind of wish I never stopped collecting because I might have a bunch of Mike Trout rookie cards on hand somewhere. So, Marcus, thank you very much. Marcus Rivera. I wonder who the oldest collector is in here. I wonder if we have any, like, collectors that were around in, I don't know, the 50s or so. That'd be pretty crazy. Marcus, thank you very much. Next contestant is Mr. John A. Jake, we were born in the same year. That's pretty awesome. Here we go. What can we find for John? He loves his Yankees. So I think we've only had, one Yankee hit so far? It was that Gary Sanchez relic. This is box number 8 for Mr. John A. And you have a N43 as your box loader. We saw that once before. Kind of I guess, a cool card. Zach is here, says, how's everyone doing in the chat? Everyone's doing great. Hopefully you're doing great. Daddy Daughter Card Break says, we have an awesome live break Saturday night. Join Sydney and himself for a lot of fun. Daddy Daughter Card Break. Thank you very much. Saturday. Make sure you check them out. Don't forget, what time are you going live, Daddy Daughter? Let everybody know. And make sure you, Daddy Daughter's getting up there, almost at 1,000 subs. We'll be there hopefully in no time at all. Thank you, Daddy Daughter, for all your help with dropping the links in the chat. All right, so starting things off in John's. Hey, you got a Yankee after all, J-Hap. It'll be interesting to see what happens to J-Hap. Yankees are actively trying to suppress his innings count so they don't have to, have his option triggered. I forget what it is with the prorated season, that's some total that he needs to avoid. Or the Yankees want him to avoid, so they don't have to pay him a nice big salary next year. I'm sure John A. would know all about that. J-Hap, former Bucco there, kind of resurrected his career with the Pirates. Also, a Glaber is in your stack. That's pretty cool. I'm glad you got a Yankee hit for your first relic. Now let's see what else we have. Robles Chapman is in there as well. Phil Rizzuto, I think I saw. All right, let's go to your middle stack. Got to get these cards put in your box over there. Brendan McKinley says, what's up? Just got here. Did I miss anything good? I think the best card was an actual 1/1, an actual 1880 Allen Ginter card featuring Uruguay, which I would have probably lost my mind if it was an actual, like, baseball player on there. But I thought it was like a crap card at first, and then people were like, hey, that's an actual real mini. A mess of things says, first year, he's going to beat me. I've been here 12 years. A mess of things. 12 years collecting. Thanks for the support, man. I really appreciate that. Hope you guys will check out A Mess of Things channel. He does lots of great videos over there. And that, Robert, is around $67 to $100. And Megan, thank you very much for signing up on Patreon. I really appreciate that. Let's see. You got an Andrew Benintendi. So from the Yankees to the Red Sox. I don't know what John A. is going to do with that. I assume he's going to sell it because, it's the Red Sox. Thomas says the National Cleveland has moved next year. No site named. They closed the convention center for good? Really? That's terrible. I like that convention center. My first ever National, my brother and I went there, I forget what the year, 97, 98, somewhere around there, late 90s. My dad took us up there for the National one year. Took pretty much every cent to my name. And, yeah, that was awesome. World's biggest card show. If you've never been to a National, you need to get out and check one out. You're probably going to need at least 2 days to go around. ABC Sneed123 is here. Says, hi, all. Be sure to check out another Hollis build in El Canon closing in on 800. An 89 Upper Deck complete set will go to someone when I do. Good luck, all ABCs. Need 1, 2, 3, man. That's a pretty good giveaway. Make sure you check them out. Daddy Daughter's got the link right there. 89 Upper Deck. That set's really gone up. I remember I bought that set last year for like 30 bucks at like a antique mall or something like that. That Griffey is, you know, going off the charts with the way the PSA 10s have been driving that. No rip card yet. We had one. It was a Wade Boggs. There's a framed mini. It's an auto of DeSeuss Nice. Probably saying that totally wrong. DeSeuss Nice. I have no idea who this is. Let's see if we can find out. He is a television host and comedian. And it's DeSeuss Nice. Interesting. I wouldn't pay 50 cents for that card because, you know, I don't like the weirdo cards at all, but I'm sure that card's probably worth like 50 bucks. Whenever I did team breaks of Allen Ginter, the weirdo spots, you know, people gobbled those up. Everybody wanted those. And if you look at any Allen Ginter breaks on eBay, the most expensive spots aren't like, not the White Sox for the Luis Roberts, not the Astros for Yordan Alvarez. It's the weirdo spot, the non-sports card spots. That's what everybody wants. All right, John, let's see what we can find in your box loader. Hey, Luis Robert, N43 box loader. Nice one. Congratulations, John A. So put that one in your box along with your hits and move on to our next contestant, which is going to be, John says, who? John, thank you very much. My sentiments exactly. I have no idea who the heck that is. But I'll tell you what, head on over to eBay, go to Recently Sold, and see what that card's worth. It might be worth a little bit. I don't know. Samuel Gray is up right now from Sam and Ray Productions. Best of luck to you, Samuel, in spot number 9. See what we can find for you. And A-Rod is in the on-deck circle. Alex Rodriguez coming up. When and where is the convention? Well, usually they have the convention every July, right around there, end of July or so. Last year, I think it was very end of July into the very first couple days of August. That's every summer. I don't know. Did they end up canceling the one that they moved to December that was supposed to be out of Atlantic City? I need to probably check on that. My brother and I were planning on going to that national this year, but Sports Card Chronicle says, yes, it indeed has been canceled. So looks like we have to wait another year. All right, here we go. Samuel Gray, you have a Gene Segura. Ryder says, dang, what happened to your knuckle? It's split open from dry skin. I have what's called eczema. And it affects different parts of my hands at different times. Like my hands are, like this part of my hand is fine, but the back of my hand, I have this dry skin. You can see that white dry skin there, and the knuckle just split. It's very painful. It doesn't hurt right now. I'm perfectly fine right now, but throughout the day, you know, touches stuff, rubs up against stuff, and dang, it's kind of painful when it does. Kind of grabs me, but I'll be fine. It'll go away eventually. Sam, thank you very much for purchasing into the break. Your first stack is in the books. Jake said he punched the wall after pulling his 243,000th Chris Sabo. Let's see what else we can find. Hey, Tron is here. Said, hey, Eric, there's a Norman Rockwell cut signature out there. Also, did the package go up for Tron? Tron, all of your stuff is currently in the middle of being processed. And when I say in the middle of being processed, I have your tier stuff all organized on the floor of my dining room. I have all of your breaks pulled off the shelves and all lined up, ready to go. And all I have to do is box everything up. And I sincerely hope to have it out tomorrow. But if not tomorrow, then at the latest, Friday for you, man. There's a nice Eugenio Suarez. Hit 49 home runs last year. Relic, another relic to the ledger. Gavin Lux rookie card. We got a Juan Marichal mini. What's the best card pulled from the stream today? A 1-of-1 actual Allen Ginter card from the 1880s of Uruguay, believe it or not. That was, what was that, like box 2 or box 3, something like that. Eli says, will the Indians ever win again? I'm sure they're kind of regretting trading away Mike Clevenger. Especially at the Clevenger's last start was absolutely awesome. Didn't let up any runs. The Indians will make the playoffs. I'm pretty sure of that. I don't know if they're going to win the division, as I do really like the look of the White Sox. Twins are a great team as well. They'll get in, and then we'll see if Shane Bieber can, you know, recover from his loss against the Twins and get back at it. I'm sure he will. Yeah, Alec Mills, no for the Cubbies, 9 innings player. How about that? Alec Mills with that no-hitter. 116 pitches, no-hitter for Mr. Alec Mills of the Cubbies. Cubbies looking good this year. Hey, we got a framed mini auto. It is Chris Paddock just talking about the Padres with Clevenger. There you go. So Samuel Gray, you got some. You actually got 3 baseball hits in there, which is good. Gene Segura, Eugenio Suarez, and look at this. I almost thought that was going to be a printing plate. And what the heck is this? It does look like it's metal. It is metal, but it's not numbered. It doesn't say 1 of 1. It is a metal plate of Ozzie Albies. Very interesting. Literally, I don't have anything to tap it on. There, see, hear that? That's my computer over there. It is a printing plate. Not. It's just a plate. It's not a printing plate. It's a Allen Ginter Chrome, is what you're saying. Interesting. I don't know. A little mini there, kind of cool. I'll sleeve it up. What else do we have coming up? Soto. Odds on the packs. Yeah, the odds are on the packs. Let's go through the rest of these. Sam Ray, that's a really cool auto you got there. Congratulations on that. J. Bowman says, howdy, Jabs family. Good luck, everyone, tonight. This product is crazy. 12 away from 500 subscribers. Can y'all help me get there tonight? J. Bob and Sons. Well, we got 900 people in here right now. I hope you guys will help J. Bob out. Let's see if we can get him there within the next minute, guys. Please take a minute and help him out. Vibe Dude says, so far, 21 relics and 4 autos. Jacob deGrom, who I think I saw a rumor in the chat. I wasn't watching the game, but is he hurt? I'm not sure. Hopefully not. So Sam and Ray Productions, a.k.a. Samuel Gray, thank you very, very much. Let's go ahead and move on to our next contestant. It's A-Rod, box number 10, Alex Rodriguez. Yep, that's actually his name, guys. He pays me on PayPal, so it's not just something I'm making up because it'd be awesome to have A-Rod in our breaks every week. It is A-Rod, not the A-Rod you all love, but a subscriber that we all very much appreciate for his support. And let's see if we can find A-Rod something good. Hey, look who's here. It is Donald Blomdahl, says, I believe the Nationals are in. Maybe Nationals, by the way, are really off to a terrible start, but they were off to a terrible start last year as well. I don't think they're going to get in, but we'll see about that. You never know. Donald Blomdahl, thanks very much for being here. And Heather says, we made it home, FYI. Heather, thank you very much for letting me know. I hope you can get some sleep now. It's going to be, you got to get over that sickness. Dave Penn says, hey, Jab, something just back from soccer practice. Hey, me too. I was at soccer practice as well tonight. Pen Packs Pittsburgh edition is done and listed on eBay. 100 packs available. If you guys like the Pen Packs, make sure you check his channel out, especially if you are a Pittsburgh fan. You guys saw he sent us a prototype of the Pittsburgh Pen Packs when we did Mystery Box Monday a little while ago. And, yeah, pretty awesome product. So there's A-Rod says, yo, I'm here. All right, A-Rod. Let's see what we can find for you. You're up. Got Orlando Arcia to start things off. DeGrom had hamstring spasms and left in the second inning. Not sure if that's serious. That is not good. Steve says those are mini metal parallels, limited to 3. That's pretty darn awesome. I wish they put a number on there. Dave Penn says, this time around, there's also 5 hot packs, 1 super hot pack, and 1 black and gold redemption card. So Dave Penn of Penn Packs, thank you very much. Daddy Daughter, if you want to drop his eBay link in there for everybody to check those out, feel free to do so. And Dave, he's already on it. Man, Daddy Daughter is good. Thanks, man. There it is. The link to the pen packs. Check them out, guys. Look at the description, especially if you like your Pittsburgh sports. He's got, I think he's got, football, hockey, baseball, all in there. All right, A-Rod, you got a nice Luis Robert rookie card along with your Orlando Arcia. Somebody said that base Robert card is a $40 card. Donald Blomdahl says, check that. He was talking about the National. Okay, so I got really confused there. I thought you thought the Nationals were going to come back and make the playoffs this year. They're having a terrible season. But as you know, they were dead after 2 months last year and then came back to win the wild card and win the World Series. But unfortunately, this season's only 2 months long. So if they start to turn around now, there's just not going to be enough time to make up all that ground. All right, A-Rod, let's see what we can find now for you. Spot number 10. Hey, J. Bob and Sons just hit 501. Thanks, guys, for helping his channel out, and congrats on the milestone. Next stop, 1,000. There's nice Chapman Relic. So you've got 2 hits in the books. They're both relics. Let's see what else we can find. Luis Robert base is a $19 card on eBay now. Somebody said $40 earlier. You got to shop around a little bit just because you see one, whatever listing pops up first. Yeah, I would say the Luis Robert from this, I would guess it's about a $15 card when it's all said and done. I feel like it's going to be worth a little bit less than the flagship Topps release from Series 2. By the way, Face-Off Friday this week, I've decided to bring back Series 2 into the Face-Off Friday as the defending champion. Remember, Series 2 from 2020 somehow upset 2019 Topps Series 2 and 2018 Topps Series 2. And Daddy Daughter says the Robert mini bat cards, which we found earlier, which I quoted probably $50, $40 sold on eBay. So Daddy Daughter used to make me feel pretty good that I was close. Wasn't right on, but I was at least in the same ballpark. Tony's on the hunt for Series 2. Man, we can't even find Series 2. Like, it's really annoying. Yeah, I thought that Series 2 would be all over the place and we'd be finding it in clearance bins like 3 months from now, but that's not the case, and it's all Luis Roberts' fault. Let's see what we can find for A-Rod. There it is, Brian Reynolds autograph. So another auto in the books for the break. It's Brian Reynolds. He's having an absolutely terrible year this year, struggling to hit even 200, but he had a good year last year. He's still young, and we'll see what becomes of him. It's a cool card. Brian Reynolds framed mini. He was a contender for the Rookie of the Year last year, hitting over 300. Didn't win the Rookie of the Year, but I think he was I forget if he finished 3rd, 4th, somewhere in there. Had a nice season last year. Gavin Lux. He's got a lot on his plate, though. Just welcomed a brand new son into the world, so I'm sure that's first and foremost on his mind. I'm sure he'd like to be performing better, but we'll see how he does next year. Nobody on the Pirates is really doing much of anything this year, which is why they're so awful. I can't even tell you who the best player on the Pirates is right now. Probably, probably Key Brian Hayes, who's only been playing with us for like a week and a half. A-Rod, let's see what else we have for you. MS The Thing says, have all the autos been on minis? That's a good point. Yes, they have. So far, everything has been 4 autos, 5 autos. They've all been framed minis. That's so I guess if you're going to find an auto, it's going to be a framed mini. So A-Rod, there is your oversized box loader card. Now let's move on to our next spot, and it is going to Mr. Jack. Jack Holland is up. Best of luck to you. And there's Donald Blomdahl, says National Baseball Card Nationals are going to be in Chicago in 2021. Thanks for all you do in the card community, Eric. We'll buy into a break soon on a non-Wednesday. Donald Blomdahl, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I guess our next non-Wednesday break is going to be Sunday and probably Monday, too. I'm probably going to do 2 live streams back-to-back next week. I'll do the rest of Allen Ginter on Sunday night and finish that up. Like I said, I have 8 cases total of this. We're only doing 3 cases tonight. Right now we're on case 1, box 11. Let's see what we can find for Jack. We'll probably end up being here tonight until around midnight, I would imagine, Eastern time. Noah I says, hi, Eric. Big Bat Box and Diamond Big Bat Box shows up at your door on Friday. Well, I was wondering what I was going to do this weekend, Noah. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. We'll be ripping those probably actually early next week. I feel like I've got everything scheduled for the next 10 days. Not 10 days, 5 days. Probably get those opened up for you maybe on Tuesday. Thank you very much. Noah I, the founder of the Big Bat Box Company, with a Big Bat Box for the month of September, along with the Diamond Edition. Can't wait to check that out. It's the first ever Diamond Edition. What'd you say that is, Noah? Is that the $100 box? Remember, you can always get those cheaper on their website, thebigbatbox.com, than eBay. And there he is, the Big Bat Box. Daddy Daughter's got the link right there on eBay, and you can also check out their website, I think it's thebigbatbox.com. A little cheaper there. I think you save like $10, right? Because you can circumvent all of those eBay fees. That's one of the reasons why I like to sell on Patreon, because I don't have to upcharge everyone 10% to cover the eBay fees. For example, $140 box of cards like this one, I'd have to charge an extra $14 just to, break even and get back the $140. There's a nice Anthony K. And there's the website, Daddy Daughter on the spot once again at the Big Bat Box. We had a really nice hit in the last month's Big Bat Box. It was the Yordan Alvarez Quad Relic Auto. That went to Florencio, right? Florencio, you should have received that already. I don't know if he's in here tonight, but that was a great hit. And we're giving away a whole bunch of stuff tonight, so hopefully you can stay up until midnight and see who's winning that basketball box and all those other ones. Rob Sports Talk says Luke Voigt, AL MVP. He's probably, honestly, he might be right there as a finalist. We'll see. Personally, I love Mike Trout, so I would vote for Mike Trout. But you know how people are. They're like, well, the Angels are terrible with like a 300 winning percentage, so he's not that valuable to his team. We got a nice Alex Gordon as our second hit relic. Let's see what else we can find. Yeah, Voigt's been killing it this year. How many home runs does he have? Is it 16 or is it more than that now? I haven't checked his totals recently. Bichette and Lewis back-to-back. Reminds me of that crazy back-to-back sequence we had yesterday with a Tatis followed up by a short print in my personal packs that I picked up from the baseball card store. I just kept on. I love Series 2 from 2019. Luis Robert Mini. Very nice one for Jack. Get that one taken care of for you. And the Yordan Alvarez debut to remember. The Big Bat Box is new each month. As I understand the mess of things, they ship them out around the 15th of each month. And they have a different edition. Voigt has 19 homers now, man. Well, I'll tell you what. If he ends up hitting... If he ends up hitting 20 home runs, you can go ahead and multiply that, but that's going to equate to like a 60 home run season if he has a little over 20 home runs. I would say what? We had 60 game season. It's not, you can't multiply it by 3 because that would be 180 game season. There's 162. If he hits like 22 home runs, that would be like hitting 60 home runs this year, which is pretty darn crazy. Jack, let's see what we can find in your last stack here. Luis Robert, you're having some good luck with Robert. And a nice Zach Plesac. That is a nice one, Zach Plesac. Of course, he was in the middle of that whole controversy where he went out and left the team hotel, but he's a great pitcher. And Chad says, love getting some Chrome in my Patreon package. Just opened the mail. Chad, you're welcome. I told you I'd get everyone a Chrome pack last month and also again this month. I made sure I really loaded up on Chrome and want to make sure I could get you guys all the most recent stuff in there. I think in a lot of the shipments this month on Patreon, y'all had a Chrome pack, a Stadium Club pack, and an Archives pack in there at the very least. So, yeah, gotta love Chrome. I love that. And I'll tell you what, I have a bunch of Chrome Sepia packs that I'm going to bust open in a future video. There is a Joe Torre Allen Ginter card. So, Jack, thank you very much. Congrats on your auto there. Let's check out what you've got coming up in your, not framed box loader, but your box loader. Rob says, love the channel. My son is hooked on your videos. How do we get into the breaks? Thanks for asking. You check out my Patreon page. I sell my spots there. Yordan Alvarez for Jack. Basically, it's I just make a post on the Patreon page that says, break signups. If you're interested, let me know and sign up below how many spots you want. And I send you a PayPal invoice when you do that. But you can't see that sign up unless you're a member there. It'll say like, to unlock this content, you need to sign up. It's $3 a month, which is 10 cents a day is what that works out to. Thank you very much for the question. I see Noah, the founder of Big Bat Box, says it's $125 for the Diamond Box, 7 high-end packs, plus a Hall of Famer auto or relic. That's pretty awesome. A Mike Trout auto giveaway next month. Brandon, you're up right now. So check out the Big Bad Box if you haven't already. Check out their brand new Diamond Box. Some of you guys with YouTube channels might want to pick that up and open it up. And a message thing says, trivia, has a hit by pitch leader ever outpaced the home run leader? That's a really tough question. I would say, I'd say yes. Probably back in the day, like the dead ball era. It's got to be, right? The dead ball era. Back before Babe Ruth, guys would lead the league with like 12, 13 home runs. Guys like Craig Biggio would sometimes get hit like 30-plus times a year. So I'm going to say yes. Who wants to do the research on that? And John Fishman says, finally found an 85-player Jim Gott PSA 10, population 1. And let me guess, who has the 1 of that card? John Fishman probably has it. And yeah, since he has it, I guess he is the owner of that. He's probably going to throw it up on eBay right now. And you can probably buy that right there from John Fishman, the who just loves to, he calls it pump and dump. Pumps up the prices and then sells them at ridiculously high prices for guys like Jim Gott. Jim Gott, 1992 Pinnacle card. Did you ever see that one where he's flying through the air doing a karate kick? I used to hate that card. I don't know why. Scott says, how many horse cards have been pulled so far? None, because there's no horse in this, but there's plenty of skyscrapers and precious gems being rocks from the ground. And other weirdo cards like famous people, quote-unquote famous people that are famous to, I guess, you know, people that like to watch TV and stuff like that. Josh Hader Relic. I'm not really much into the entertainment industry, so I don't know many of these folks. What else can we find to go along with the Hader Relic? There's a Jorge Soler. Got the Code Breaker card. There is a Brendan McKay debut to remember card right there. There's our Skyscraper. Hey, Barry Zito does have a card in the set because Topps loves him so much this year. This says, careful, Jab. Some weirdo might be riding a horse. I don't know. That's the word I use for them. I don't know what to call them. Non-baseball cards is probably the more appropriate term. What are my thoughts on the product this year? I don't know. I'm kind of like around a C minus. I don't know. I'm not crazy. I've never been really crazy about Allen Ginter personally, but it's fun when you have the Rip cards. I love the Rip cards. They're definitely really cool to do. Garrett says it's funny how much you don't like Allen Ginter. It's probably, I don't know. I wouldn't call it my least favorite set of the year, but I like being surprised, and every now and then we get surprised. There's an Andy Pettitte with a pinstripe framed mini, kind of a cool one right there. I really hate those little minis in here in every pack. They annoy me if you haven't noticed already. John Fishman says, I actually have 5 1988 Allen Ginter Fish cards that are PSA graded. John, that's kind of actually cool. Those old Allen Ginter cards from the 1880s. Wonder what those go for. And I guess it all depends on the PSA grade that you got on them. Didn't they guarantee autos per box? Well, I don't know if they guaranteed an auto ever. They were always, there's always a possibility to find an auto. But unfortunately, we're getting way more relics than autos in this first case. Clad's card says that I passed a Robert. All right. Was it a mini or a regular one? Sometimes when I'm reading through the chat and trying to look at the cards at the same time, I might take my eyes off the cards for a second and just rely on, there it is. Got it for you right there. It was right after this guy with a weirdo card. Got it. We'll get that one top loaded up for you, Brandon. See, the way I open cards on camera is I put them down on camera, and what I like to do is It's impossible to keep up with everyone's comments. There's just, you know, they go by pretty quick. The screen only holds like 2 at a time. I actually look at the cards on my screen. Hey, we got a rip card. Brandon Collier with a Stan the Man Musial rip card. There it is. Depending on the texture of the cards, these are the cards that are thicker. Brandon Collier's got to call it if he's in here right now. And we shall see. Brandon Collier, I got to hear from him if he wants to keep it or rip it. Debut to remember. There's Brandon Collier with an L. What does that mean? He just posted it was an L? He's here. Let's let Brandon Collier speak. You can keep it or rip it. Rip it. It is a Stan the Man Musial. He said rip it. I didn't see it, so post side. I'm going to keep it. My bad. All right, Brandon's going to keep it. You got to respect that. After seeing what happened to OMG card pulls, he is going to keep it, so I won't pressure you to open it. There's a Yadi Molina. So congratulations on the Stan the Man Musial, Brandon. And you know what? You can't blame him because the card right now is worth at least, what, $50 or more? I don't know what they go for these days. I know last year they'd be like $50 to $100. And a lot of times after you rip it, you end up, like we saw with our buddy OMG, he ended up with an exclusive mini parallel. I wish there was some way we could see through the card, but there's literally no way to tell. It's very well hidden and encapsulated inside of there. Yeah, we had one rip card that was open. OMG said he was a man of the people and he would rip it. Brandon Collier is going to play it safe. I don't blame him, man. So we go on to our second case. It's going to be case number 2. Jamal's leading things off. Spot number 2. Jamal, if you pull a rip card, it's up to you. If you're here, you can let us know. We will rip it if you tell us to rip it. Here's what we got for you. It's your oversized box loader. Clad says, go into a dark, small room and have the lights off and have the phone flashlight on. You can see the name. Is that true? Clad's cards. Does that matter, though? Because it might just be like a mini. Like we could tell it was a Vladimir Guerrero Jr. when we started ripping down that last one. I don't know if you could somehow tell if it was autographs. Jamal, here we go. Let's get your name on the screen. Liberal Sicko says, last year, rip cards were see-through. Try a flashlight. You see, the problem with that is I only have one phone, and I'd have to end the live stream to, turn on the flashlight. So, unfortunately, we're not going to do that. It's either rip it or keep it. Dennis says, I'm from Canada. Am I allowed to participate in breaks? Most of my breaks, I usually say that you have to be a U.S. citizen for it. And just because of the price of shipping, there's Paul Goldschmidt. If you want to pay the extra, which, for example, I just sent something today to Mr. Stanley T up in Canada. It cost me $48 to ship it, his Patreon stuff. So that was just a medium flat rate box. Prices are crazy for shipping, so that's why I say only U.S. addresses. But if you want to pay the extra, by all means, I guess that's okay with me. Noah I says, got to run, Eric. Thank you so much for the support of the Big Bat Box. Appreciate you. Have a great night. Noah I, thank you very much for sending us the Big Bat Box. We'll be opening those next week and seeing what we can find from those bad boys, and we'll probably be giving away some of the cards once again. Junkyard Break says, Noah, we are loving our Big Bat Box. That's awesome. Let's see what we can find for Jamal the rest of the way in his box. So far, we have a Goldie Relic out of this box. I don't know if our Relic counters are here right now, but definitely Relics are winning the day by a lot. Let's see what we can find from stack number 2 for Mr. Jamal. James says, you can actually turn the light off and make it pitch black and use an LED flashlight and hold it against it. Interesting. I guess, I don't know. I guess I'll have to try that with that Stan the Man Musial. I'm not going to rip it. Don't worry about that, Brandon. Maybe I'll try that after the break. I'll go downstairs and turn off all the lights. Let's see what we can find. A mess of things says, don't use your screen name to sneak in inappropriate comments. A mess of things, thank you very much for moderating. I don't know what we'd do without you guys. BD says, just tuning in. Will there be any recaps? There's Atticus, who's a user who usually puts some really nice recaps in the comment section where he chronicles the best hits of the breaks. Usually does like the top 20 hits or whatever. I don't know. I'm sure he might be compiling this right now. Let's see. So True Seeker's still waiting on his 95 Geo Prism. I don't even know where to get a 95 Geo Prism anymore. Let's see what we can find. There's Michael Conforto. What case are we on? We are on case 2, box 1. See that number on the card? I probably can't see it because it's kind of hidden from view right now, but that's the case number. And that's the box number. There's 12 cases or 12 boxes per case. So we're a little over a third of the way done. The giveaway is going to be at the end. Lynn says, what happened to the knuckle? Well, my skin just split open. That's all that happens. I have really bad, well, not really bad, but I do have eczema, and sometimes it flares up. And usually when it does flare up, it's some portion of my hand. And this time, it just happened to be on my knuckle. Rob Sportstock says, I actually hate Allen Ginter, but I love jabs. John says, OMG, I don't like this product. Lots of people watching, though. 972 folks. Thanks, guys, for hanging out here tonight. Looking for our next big hit or next weird hit from Allen Ginter. Allen Ginter definitely is bringing them in tonight. There's Chris Sale Game Used Memorabilia. We want to find another rip card. The rip cards, as you know, we will rip them if our contestants give us the A-OK. So we know that you're not going to have a rip card, Jamal, because you already got your 3 hits. There's Debut to Remember. Yordan Alvarez just hit 30 relics, says Vibe Dude. Getting up there with the relic count. How many autos? Like 6? Something like that? I don't even know. Somewhere around there. Jamal, thank you very much. Let's take a second and check out your oversized box loader card up here. You have yourself a, man, you could, by the way, you can find rip cards. At least last year, you could find rip cards in the box loaders. That's a nice Acuna. We've opened 13 of them now and haven't found one yet. Jamal, thank you very much. Put your name back on the pack there. Get that sent out to you with all your other cards. Those box loaders are pretty cool, but they're kind of a headache to get shipped out. Sometimes I have to make special accommodations, especially if it's like a first-class package. All right, so here we go with our next spot. Jason, Packrat said, is Heather here today? I wish. She's not here. She's sick, so she's recovering at home. Gonna be probably already asleep. Jason against Robert in this box. Best of luck to you guys splitting box. Get Jason's 12 packs out of here and see what we can find. Oversized box loader will determine who gets that in a minute. There's those, and you get 4 over here, and you get 4, Robert, and 8 over here. We'll double check and make sure you have 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 4 more. So, yep, you got 12. That means you also have 12. Jason, we'll do it the same exact way that we did before, Jason. The top card, whatever it is, the number on the card, if it's odd, Jason gets the Allen and Ginter oversized box loader. If it's even, then Robert gets it. That's just the easiest, quickest way to do it. It's pretty darn random, about the same as flipping a coin. How much money is a case of cards? Well, I'll tell you right now, Allen Ginter's over $1,000 a case of cards. I don't remember the exact price. I just remember the grand total that I paid for all these cases. I can tell you that I don't want to say it. It was a lot for these cases. 8 cases. I picked up 8 cases of this. Packrat says Kyle Lewis for Rookie of the Year. I don't know. He's definitely a contender. I can't say that I will say that he's going to beat Luis Robert right now. Luis Robert, whoever gets hot the last couple weeks is going to probably end up winning it between those couple guys. Who is this? Thune? He's an actor and comedian. His name is Thune. His name's Nick Thune. So I don't know who that is, but Jason. Oh, by the way, we have to determine who gets the card. Yordan Alvarez was the first card. Let me go ahead and just rewind my feed here to double check. I forgot that we had that mini. I think it was Yordan Alvarez. I'm watching myself open the cards again. I have the stream playing, so I just went to the replay, backed it up a little bit. I'm pretty sure it was the Yordan Alvarez. That'll determine who gets it. That Thune just really threw me off. I saw, hey, do we have a rip card? We do. Yeah, Yordan Alvarez was the first card. I just watched it back. Yordan Alvarez, by the way, is number 8, so it's going to go over here to Robert. We have ourselves, what? I thought it was a rip card because it was thick. It's Pete Alonso. There it is. I was like, wait a second. It feels like a rip card because the rip cards are pretty darn thick, and that felt thick, but that was just because Pete Alonso was playing a little game of hide and seek there. So Pete Alonso Relic is our next hit. Everyone was all disappointed because they thought we had another rip card. It looks like, what, maybe 2 rip cards per case? So we should have 2 more coming out of this case. Maybe 4 more tonight, maybe more. We'll keep our fingers crossed for some more rip cards tonight for sure. So you got a nice Pete Alonso framed mini along with your Thune, Jason. So you got 2 hits. That's going to mean the other hit is going to fall in the other side of the box and be a Robert Welch hit. We'll see what Robert has coming his way. Let me go ahead and get Jason's cards put away. David says, yo, Eric, I just joined your Patreon page. Do you accept credit cards for box breaks? Also, what's the best pull? Yeah, credit cards you can just process through PayPal. Actually, all the cases that I picked up today, I used my credit card on via PayPal. So, Robert, let's see what we can find for you now. How does Patreon work? Well, it's just like a fan site where you support creators of different things, like YouTube creators or painters, musicians, and basically on mine, since I do baseball cards, the perk, one of the main benefits there is for $3 a month, you get access to all of our breaks and don't have to pay the 10% upcharge that eBay that I'd have to charge on eBay. So, for example, this $140 box, you'd pay $140 for, which is actually less than Steel City Collectibles after tax. And if I was selling it on eBay, I'd have to charge $154, unfortunately, because of those fees. So that's one perk. Also, we do exclusive videos. Like we just did a 1995 Topps opening. What was that, yesterday? Those exclusive videos are usually once a week. I'd like to do a lot more. I'm going to try to do more. Robert, let's see what we can find for you. Let's see. We have... I was even thinking about maybe doing 2 Face-Off Fridays. Maybe starting that once a week. And one goes on Patreon and one goes on the main channel. That'd be kind of cool, I guess. Let's see, we have a Ramon Laureano in there, and how about it? It's a rip card for Robert Welch. So, Robert, it's a Steve Carlton out of 75. Robert, if you're here, you have to let us know, rip it or keep it. Lots of people are obviously going to tell him to rip it. It's going to be up to him. If he's here, let's keep an eye on the chat and see if Robert is here. Stuff comes up, maybe he's busy doing something, doesn't realize his case is being ripped. I hope his name is actually Robert Welch, because otherwise, if it's something else, I might not know that it's him. Robert, maybe I'll ask you a secret question that only you know the answer to. If you do show up and tell me to rip it. There's Kyle Lewis rookie card for you as well. So that's the hit. Those rip cards count as a hit. Spencer says, I'm Robert, rip it. I don't think so. That's nice try, man. So there we go. Robert, you have the Steve Carlton rip card to go along with your Kyle Lewis. We'll check out, I don't think Robert's here, guys. Maybe he's planning on catching it on replay. We have a Bo Bichette for you as well, Robert. So, Robert, if you are in the chat, let us know if you want us to rip it or not. Otherwise, it's just going to be sent off to you, and you can rip it, keep it, or sell it. Byron says, Robert just called in and said rip it. Robert doesn't have texting capabilities on here. All right, he's in the chat. He's here. Robert, where are you? What's his username? Hype is here. Robert says rip it. I'm gonna let's let Robert speak, because Robert H is in the chat. What if that's not Robert H? That's not his. All right, Robert. Here's the thing, man. I'm gonna go and ask you a question that only you know the answer to, buddy. Let me go and do a little research on Mr. Robert. So I don't want you. Welch's last name. It said that on the card. I think everybody knows that. All right, Robert, here's a question. Please, if you are participating in the chat right now, don't say anything so only Robert can answer this question. If you'd like to see a rip card be ripped, and if he already said that he wants it ripped, I have to make sure that he wants it ripped. Because as you know, those rip cards are worth 50, 60, 70, 80 bucks. And if it ends up being a loser of a card, which I hope isn't the case, I don't want him to be mad if it wasn't really him that said it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Robert's profile page, and I'm going to ask Robert a question. Robert, are you with me? I know we have 1,000 people in here right now, so just please don't say anything until we get this straightened out with Robert. Robert, are you with me? Robert, first question, yes or no, are you here? Robert, we're waiting on you. Hopefully you're not on delay. Sometimes there's a delay, and Robert will actually be like 2 minutes behind us. Robert, are you here? I guess I'll go ahead and start with P-word stuff as I wait for that answer. He must be on a delay. I've got a question for you, Robert, to prove if you are the real Robert. And I'd like you to answer it if you definitely said rip. I'm still waiting for Robert to show up and say that he is here. All right, P-word, we'll start yours. It's not the real Robert. Unfortunately, guys, I thought maybe we'd have a rip card for you. So, yep. I guess the fake Robert was found out, oh man, I don't know the real Robert H's personal info. So, good thing that we didn't lose out on that. All right, so anyway, let's see what we can find now for P-word. P-word, if he's here, if you get a rip card, you can let us rip it if you want to. Brendan Rodgers is the first hit right there. A relic. What else can we find? Lisa says, yeah, one person ruins it for everybody. Never troll card breaks, guys. Yeah, I don't want to, if that was not the real Robert, which it appears like it wasn't, since he got quiet when I wanted to give him a couple personal questions that only I have access to through his profile page. Fortunately, they went quiet. So here we go. P-word, you got a nice Brendan Rodgers purple. Let's see if you can find a rip card, P, a.k.a. I guess I won't a.k.a., so maybe that'll be my question for you. What's your real first name? Put you through like 3 different questions that only you should know the answer to. All right, so for the real Robert, your card is coming your way. And by the way, I think I actually talked to the real Robert today via email. I saw his email come up, so I have his actual email. Here's a Gould piece of his dress shirt there. Derek Gould, baseball writer. Interesting. Right there. What time does the giveaway begin? I would say, I don't know. Luis Robert right there. Sometime between 11:30 and 12 maybe. Whenever the break is over. I don't have an exact time. I always do those giveaways at the end. Because a lot of people, I don't know what the grand total is, but a lot of people might not be here for the giveaways and would rather see the cards. So I try to keep them divided up. All right, so P-Wort, you got 2 hits, a nice Roberts so far. Now, let's see what else we can find. I'm kind of chuckling at Tony's comment. Next year, look for special famous garbage men insert cards. Why don't they do YouTubers? That'd be awesome if there was like Mighty Goat in here, Zach Campbell in here, Dodger Films in here, Giraffe Neck Mark in here, Fuzzy in here. All of those YouTubers, they should have it like, I don't know, 200,000 subscribers and up, you get a YouTuber, you get a YouTube card. That would be actually pretty cool. John Boy would be a nice one. I'd rather see that than friggin' horses and rainbows and unicorns and waterfalls. Hey, and this guy, you got an autograph, P-Wort, of someone named McBride. Who it is? Let's see if we can find out. He's an actor and comedian. His name is Danny McBride. And I don't know what he is, but Garrett says that's a huge pull right there. All right, so I don't know what it is. I don't know exactly how much that card's worth, but some folks are saying that it's pretty darn awesome. I have no idea. Is he the Kenny Powers from the HBO series? I actually never watched that show. Kenny Powers? I need to watch that one. Like I said, I grew up without watching. I grew up without cable, never watched any TV, and still don't. Eastbound and Down. I've heard of that show, but so there we go. We have an East, Down, and Bound card. I can't even talk. Nice. Danny McBride. So thank you very much, P-Wort. Let's see you have now in here. Eastbound and Down. Yeah, I can't. It is Yadi Molina for P-Wort. So I guess that hit was pretty good after all. A lot of people saying they want that McBride card from you, P-Wort. Probably worth more. Definitely worth more than like your run-of-the-mill relic. Like if you would have got a, I don't know, Shed Long relic or something like that. PR says, Jabs only knows baseball, literally nothing else. You're probably right about that. All right, so 2-4. There's one of those McBride autos up on eBay for $115 right now with bids. So you've got a card worth over $100. If there's bids on it, it's already over $100, you might be looking at like a $150 card. I'm doing a quick switch out here. Brand new 5,000 count box. We just filled up a 5,000 count box of cards of Allen Ginter, so got a nice fresh box. I organized them that way. It's just a lot easier than having like piles and piles everywhere. If you're wondering where the cards go after they're done being broken here. Typically when Heather's here, I just pass the stack right over to her and she sleeves them up and team bags them up as we go. And Dad and Zach says that auto sold on eBay today for $200. So a pretty good auto for sure for P-Wort. That might be the best hit of the night so far, actually, then, in terms of value. Theo said he'd give you $100 right now for it. Let's see what we can find for Matt in spot 2-4. Best of luck to you, Matt. Let's see if we can find another Rip card. And Matt, if you're here, you can give us permission to rip it. Or, of course, we could just not rip it, too. The Sports Rider cards of Derek Gould sold for $1.67. Ouch. Yeah, those weirdo relics, some of them aren't worth much at all. $1.67. Luke, the giveaway at the end, it's all ready to go. I've got all the links all queued up. Shouldn't take that long. Craig Biggio relic with a Jordan Yamamoto mini sticking to the back. Nice Biggio as your first hit. Ryan, thank you very much. Juan Soto's in here. Mini of Robin Yount. Got to watch Eastbound and Down sometime, Jake. Well, Heather and I are almost finished with The Wire, but it's her turn to pick the next show, so I doubt she's going to pick that one. But maybe when it's my turn again, I'll pick East, Down, and Bound. Triple B card breaks with a fist bump. Triple B, thank you very much, man. I really appreciate that. 2-time Saturday Showdown winner right there. Triple B card breaks. Also got some mystery packs on eBay. Make sure you check him out. Joe says The Wire is amazing. Yeah, I love The Wire. I watched it a long time ago when it first came out. Like, what, almost 20 years ago. And now we're finishing it up. I think we've got, Heather and I have 3 episodes left to do. And then it's going to be her turn to pick the next series that we watch. All right, Matt, let's see what we can find for you in spot number 4. I was almost leaning towards The Office for the next series when it's my turn to pick. Williams Astudillo autograph. Williams Astudillo. Put that on the autograph ledger. I think that's, what, 7 or 8 autos so far. Nice one right there. 2-frame minis for Matt. Congratulations on Mr. Astudillo. Steve says, in Patreon to watch live. Steve, I don't know exactly what your question is right there. Live streams on Patreon typically are just like, sometimes we do randomizers on there when we want to randomize it ahead of a break. What else do we have in here coming up for Matt? One more hit hiding out in your stack somewhere. No Nico Horner love, says Garrett. I like Nico Horner. I don't know. I probably want to put him in the top 5 for rookies this year. I give Nico Horner plenty of love in my baseball card pack video from yesterday. Sam says, these seem more nostalgic. You agree somewhat? Yeah, pretty nostalgic there with the older players. Jason says, I can confirm that the McBride card that we just pulled is at 18 bids and $115 right now. So P-Work with a nice hit so far. Well, let's see what we can find for Matt right now. One more hit. There it is. Marcell Ozuna bat relic with a nice Yuli Gurriel falling out of there. Man, I just love those minis. Lee Brooks says, could you shout out my mom, Eileen Buchanan, for her 70th birthday, which is Friday, and I want to play the video jabs. Yeah, big shout out. Happy birthday, Eileen Buchanan. Happy 70th birthday from Lee. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. And Lee, thank you very much for your support. Let's see if we can find some nice hits here now. Maybe with these weirdo cards, I might find some of these cards pretty interesting. A lot of these weirdo cards, I don't have an idea about who they are, but non-baseball fans, some of these, look at these mini cards just flying out everywhere at me. Thomas says, it's my birthday. Where's my shout out? Shout out to you, Thomas. I didn't know, or I would have given you a shout out. Thank you very much for being here. Mick says, the best hit so far was a Uruguay 1-of-1 card and a Danny McBride auto. Those were the 2 best hits so far. I got to agree with you. The Uruguay card was an actual Allen Ginter card from the 1880s. All right, Matt, you have a Freddie Freeman. By the way, we'll be looking for Freddie Freeman's rookie card for Throwback Thursday. 2011 Topps Series 1. Who else is in there? Chris Sale rookie card as well. So look for that tomorrow. I think I might also do another video. I might do a double upload tomorrow. Thinking about it. I've got all these blaster boxes from Allen Ginter that I might want to open as well. Let's see what we can find for our next contestant in spot number 2-5. That's case 2, box 5. I hope I say your name right. Is it Sejown? If I say it wrong, I apologize. Let's see what we can find for Sejown in spot 2-5. Starting things up, we've got our first stack, and sometimes we'll have a relic in that very first pack. Looks like it's not the case here. Mo says, the next Allen Ginter, you should ask everyone beforehand to put it on the name card, yes or no, for a rip card. That's a great idea. Like when you sign up, you have to say yes or no if you want your rip card ripped or not. Decide in advance. Not a bad idea. Hey, we still have the Sunday break, so I can put that out there. That break is already filling a little bit. I think we have like 6 or 7 spots already paid for in that half, and you know, we'll continue to sell those throughout the next few days. Great idea. And Samuel says, thank you, Eric, for your passion and integrity. Samuel, thank you very much for the kind words. I really appreciate that, man. There is Emric. It's a subject used memorabilia. Ike, we've still not opened the paintings. It's sitting there and it's killing me, but I should have opened it today. Heather was over today, and she wasn't feeling well, though, so kind of took it easy today. We did go for a nice walk on our lunch break together, but yeah, I definitely want to open that soon. It's going to be its own special video for sure. It's killing me, Smalls. I keep looking at it too. I want to get my office cleaned up because I want to hang them up. I'm like halfway done with this office that I'm sitting in right now. I had all these just overflowing shelves of stuff. What can we find now for Sejan? Rob says stained glass inserts are only in rips and box loaders. The only way you can find a stained glass card is by looking in a rip card. Just one more reason why you may want to rip. But as you know, sometimes you lose out when you do rip. As we saw with OMG card pools. Unfortunate, just regular old mini card in there of this guy, Vladdy Jr. I was hoping it was going to be a red ink auto or something like that. Hey, Andrew McCutcheon is Sejan's second hit. It's a Relic. Nice baby blue Phillies. Drones were landing at Wrigley Field, says Thomas. That's... Why would anybody do that? Stupidity. You have to register your drones with the FAA, so I'm pretty sure that, I mean, unless they're, they didn't do that. Hopefully they can track those idiots down. That's been happening too much recently. Delay of games for drones. Like, come on, people. Yeah, I think it's $5. I registered mine. I haven't used my drone in like 2 years. If you're a long-term subscriber, you remember that we used to do some drone footage of like, the baseball hitting videos that we do and such. Let's see what we can find now in our last stack for Sejan. Best of luck to you. You also have that box loader, the N43 style box loader card coming up very soon. Yeah, booklets were supposedly in here. We haven't found a booklet just yet. Packard says, Jabs, you're the MVB, most valuable breaker. Thank you very much. Hyde is here. Thanks for checking in, man. We have a auto of what? Bibrit. Bibrit? I don't know. I guess they, B Brit. Okay. B Brit, baseball Brit. He is we saw this card earlier. This is a guy that has 40,000 Twitter followers and chronicled his fuzzy. Jeremy says this is fine. I have crystal clear over here. There's a Bichette. What else can we find in here? Yeah, they do Twitter stars, but not YouTube stars. Maybe next year. I think they did, what was that? Cespedes Barbecue. Was that last year? I don't know. I think they are some Twitter guys as well. All right, so John, let's do your box loader card and see what we can find. Jason says, thanks for doing giveaways. Keep up the awesomeness. Get well. Shout out to Heather. Jason, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Mike Trout for Sejan. Heather's probably fast asleep right now. Hopefully she can beat her sickness, bounce back. Hopefully she's feeling better soon. Sejan, thank you very much. Next box up. Let's go into Mr. Mark A. What can we find for you in spot number 2-6? There's your oversized box loader. All right, so I'm just thinking because Mark is up right now and Mark is a former Saturday Showdown champion, I may have to kind of change the format if I'm going to do a Saturday Showdown with Allen Ginter. I usually use numbered cards because it's so obvious what the winner is. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I should do for the Saturday Showdown if I'm not going to do numbered cards. Because as you know, Did we only get one numbered card so far in this entire break, and it was the 1 of 1? I think it may have been. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what else I should do. Maybe it. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, the minis. Some of those are minis, but I don't know. An alphabet war. How would that even work? Yeah, some of the rip cards are numbered. That's true. We had 2 numbered rip cards so far. One was out of 7. I think they were both out of 75. At least 2 of them. D.D. Gregorius is the first hit. Oh, I don't know. I mean, I feel like we'll have a numbered card. We might only have like 1 or 2, though. What else can we find? There is Dave Winfield. Yordan Alvarez for Mark. Colton Wong, mini. Ken Griffey Jr. We have a Whitey Ford with a big old print, like a press line through it. I don't know what the heck happened to that one in the factory. Jesus Lusardo, Sapphire card right there for Mark. Do a best player war. Well, that's a great idea, Pack Rat, but man, I guess, yeah. I guess I could have like the players war available, like up on the screen in front of me. I could have all the wars like for this year, and whoever pulls the guy with the best war, which who is it? Tatis probably has the best war right now. What's his, like 3 point something already? So basically, whoever pulls a Tatis wins everything. Like boom, this stack would win. I don't know. It's tough. It is a tough decision. Tallest building. There's Brett Gardner. Brett Gardner relic. I don't know. Maybe I'll open up a discussion on Patreon. You guys can let me know what you think for the Saturday Showdown. Do it by last name of a player. Goal is to get A. If multiple A's go to second letter, maybe. Basically, whoever finds, like a Lou would be a good one then. Bo Bichette. Maybe we could just do it. Whoever gets the most rookie cards, like Kyle Lewis. Boom, you got one. That's one way that sometimes when Olivia is opening some cards and we do box wars or pack wars, we just do it by Hall of Famers when we open some older things. Like whoever gets the more Hall of Famers gets all of the cards. She loves the Saturday Showdowns. Jeremy says, are we doing some Bowman Chrome on Friday? Yep. That's the plan, Jeremy. Hopefully we can do that this Friday. Dejan Kavakovic just posted a tweet, said, I'm literally only watching the Pirates now just to see Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's the only one that has professional at-bats, the only one who fields professionally. We were talking about that a little bit earlier with Dave Penn of the Pen Packs, so who the best Pirates player is this year, and they're just all terrible, except for Ke'Bryan Hayes, who just came up a week ago, and that's a nice one. Victor Robles for Mark. Nice auto right there. Victor Robles. Check out the back of the card. Congrats, man. I like that one. Victor Robles is our third and final hit. When does Stadium Club Chrome come out? I'm trying to think. Go to Cardboard Connection. Check it out. They've got the whole list there. I always just go to new release. There's Luis Robert. Type in new release in Google. Cardboard Connection. It comes right up, and you can filter it out to baseball only. Get rid of all the other sports. Rest of the cards there. Jason Veritek is the last one. Mark, let's see what you got for your oversized box letter. Jake says Mark Madden calls Dejan a... Yeah, I don't think they get along, huh? Mark Madden. We have a Clayton Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw is the hit right there for Mark. So, Mark, thank you very much. Someone said we passed over auto. No, we got the auto. That was the third and final hit of the box. That was Victor Robles, which we showed prominently on the screen, along with Brett Gardner relic and D.D. Gregorius relic as well. Mark, thank you very much. Get your stuff put in the spot, and here we go. This is officially the halfway point of the break. 2-7. We've opened a grand total of, what, 18 boxes. And we've got 18 boxes left. It's 10 o'clock right now. We started at 8. We will probably end right smack dab at midnight. Thank you very much for being here, everybody. James, let's see what we can find for you. Muscle Baby says, what did I read? They messed up rip cards in this. Well, the stained glass minis they messed up. You can't find them in packs. You can only find them in the box loader rip cards and the rip cards themselves. So if you buy any Allen Ginter, don't think you're going to find any stained glass minis in there. Those were kind of cool too. I liked those last year. All right, James H is up right now. Let's see what we can find for you. Well, 2020 update have Joe Adele. I would doubt it. Adam Ottavino is your first hit. I feel like a lot of the rookies are going to be held back until Series 1 just because the season started so late. We'll see what happens, though. You never know. The checklist isn't out yet. Topps update is slated to come out in October 30th, I think it is. I think I have a couple blaster cases coming my way for you folks on that $51 tier on Patreon, which is, quite honestly, almost our most popular tier now. You get a brand new blaster box every month. Last month, it was 2020 Archives. This month, it's Allen and Ginter. Or wait, no. This month, it's Stadium Club. Next month, it's Allen and Ginter. And then November, it will be 2020 Update. And you also get 5 newer packs with that as well. Let's see what else we can find. Yeah, for those of you discussing the giveaway, there's 7 of them. Actually, 8 giveaways that we'll do at the end of the stream. They're all ready to go, so it shouldn't take that long. Basically, what happens is I'll send you a message after you win, and I verify that you are a subscriber. And basically, you just send me your information, and I'll get it out to you as soon as I can. Well, what do we have here? There's a gold card. How do you enter the giveaway? You have to be subscribed to the channel. There's a Max Muncie second hit for you to go along with your Ottavino. You have to like the video that you are watching. There's like 7 videos this week that have giveaways. You got to like all of them, and you just have to leave a comment in the video, and I'll just choose a random comment from each video, and then I'll bring up your page and see if you're subscribed or not. And if you're not, then we just move on to the next person. A Mess of Things says, class action for messing up the odds. Free cards for all. That wouldn't be bad. Free cards for everybody. 357 says, how much Bowman Chrome did you order, Eric? 357, let me think. I ordered 3 hobby cases of Bowman Chrome and 1 HTA case. So 4 total cases. And yeah, it was still really expensive for just those 4 cases. Like, we're talking 5 digits for just that. So Bowman Chrome, a very highly pricey product, and I'm hoping the autos are going to be really good for the price point. James, let's see what we can find in your next stack. There's one more hit hiding out in here somewhere. Michael, we don't do the fan mail videos anymore. Sometimes people still send stuff in here and there. And maybe like once a month or once every 2 months, I might do a fan mail Friday on Patreon, but it's only like opening like 3 or 4 packages, like whatever, just random things just were sent in there. We have here we go for all of you rodeo fans, maybe? I don't know. It is a Naija Knight? Maybe? I can get the night out of that. Triple play cards. Thank you very much for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Let's see who this is. It's out of 25. It is Naija Knight, and she's a star of something. Professional bull rider. There we go. So what the heck, says Jeremy. It's out of 25. Naija Knight. If any of you guys are crossover bull riding fans, you are probably pretty stoked right now. Interesting stuff right there. I mean, yeah, the card looks cool. How much is a box of these? They're about 130 to 140 a piece on Steel City. It's actually 145 after tax on Steel City and blowout cards. I think eBay can get a little cheaper after tax, probably about 130. Gavin Lux. All right, so that is James's hit, and now let's check out his box loader. Still haven't found a rip card in any of these yet. It is going to be a Pete Alonso. Mess of Things says, be careful about calling a bull rider a weirdo. Yeah, I didn't call her a weirdo. I was just like, what the heck is this? Trying to figure it out. It was more confusion than disappointment. Mess of Things, thank you very much. Those bull riders definitely are tough. I'm sure Nyjah Knight could probably kick my butt. James, thank you very much. And the Mess of Things, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Let's see what we can find now for Chad in spot number 2.8. Zach and Dan and Zach's pack says a $4.99 bid on eBay now for that auto. And it's probably Nyjah Knight's family, I would imagine. I'll tell you what, like if I went to school with Nyjah Knight, like I bet you, like what, she's probably like 15. I'm sure that a lot of her classmates are bidding on her cards. Right? I don't know. Maybe she is like homeschooled. Who knows? Some of those famous teenagers are homeschooled. Chad, let's see what we can find now for you in spot number 2-8. She's only 13, says somebody. Just scrolled on by. Do I like Manny Machado? Asked Michael. I actually never really cared for Machado. I don't know, just the on the field stuff that I've seen from him. Not a big fan. I love Fernando Tatis. It's nothing to do with the Padres. I love a lot of the Padres players, but not a big Machado fan over here. We got a Clayton Kershaw relic to start things off right there for Chad. Rex thinks that Jacob deGrom may have fallen to third place in the Cy Young Award race today. Who would you put one? You putting Yu Darvish one? Let me know. Who else? Is it Max Fried? Max Fried hasn't given up a home run yet? Is that right? Jason Casmet says, sadly, going to bed for work. Have a great night. Jason, thank you very much for being here. I hope you sleep well, and if you'd like to check out the rest of the break, it'll be up tomorrow. If you want to watch the second half here, the last hour and 45 minutes. 357 is putting Yu Darvish in. I'll tell you what, I feel like Yu Darvish kind of deserves it after what he had to go through. I'm talking about the World Series. The World Series, if you don't know, and with the Astros a couple years ago, Yu Darvish was beat around by the Astros. Like, literally, it looked like Yu Darvish didn't know what the heck he was doing. And, I don't know. We thought at the time that Yu Darvish was tipping his pitches. I feel like Alex Bregman. I remember seeing a video, like he was like saying, "If it's up, don't swing," or something like that. Or it was probably like referring to some sort of indicator somewhere in the outfield where they were stealing signs. Remember that? Alex Bregman said something. I think I saw John Boy do something on that. And of course, you know, the Astros were right in the midst of their cheating. There's a Gio Urshela card right there. Nice one. Yeah, they knew what he was throwing. Heck, the Astros knew what everyone was throwing, as we now know. So what happened there was Yu Darvish next year, he was a free agent the following season. So that offseason, going into the offseason, he was going in on a very, very low note, being beat around in the World Series. And, yeah, he probably lost, like, who knows how many millions of dollars in, like, a deal because of that. So I feel like Yu Darvish probably is, I mean, he deserves it not only because of that, but because he's actually out there performing and doing really, really well. So, Chad, you've got one spot left. And Yu Darvish, 35 years old. I like to see the older guys doing really, really well. Chad, I think that's your hit right there. It looks like a framed mini, maybe. And just maybe it'll be an autograph to go with your two relics. Clayton Kershaw relic, your best card so far, Chad. You also have that box loader. We'll see if maybe it's a Rip box loader. That'd be pretty cool. And Jamie says, every time Darvish pitched against the Astros or Ranger, he would flirt with a no-hitter. Yeah, but unfortunately they figured things out. There it is. It's a Tim Anderson framed mini autograph. So add another auto to our list. Tim Anderson. Man, when is he going to start getting some respect? Won the batting title last year, having another great season this year. Tim Anderson cards should be going up and up and up. Maybe with the White Sox doing so well, they're going to make the playoffs. Maybe people will finally start to realize what a great player Tim Anderson truly is. Still kind of an under-the-radar guy. Man, this guy's been terrible this year. Gregory Polanco, struggling to hit like 150 all year long. If he had enough at-bats, he'd probably have the worst batting average in all of Major League Baseball. But you need 3.1 plate appearances per game. Gavin Lux. Was Garrett Cole cheating too? I feel like most of the cheating was kind of limited to the offense with the banging of trash cans and the alleged wearing of buzzers. But Garrett Cole definitely benefited from that cheating because, you know, the Astros went to the World Series and had lots of success. Garrett Cole won more games because of it. So by and by, you know, he definitely benefited as well. So Chad, Belly Bombs is yours. Get that put in the books. Daniel's up next, and Daniel's going to have a split box with Mr. Michael. So Daniel's got 29A and 29B. Let's see if we can find Tony. Says, yeah, Garrett cheated in all of his 7 at-bats last year. Good comeback, Tony. Do I think Trevor Bauer could sneak in and get the sign? Man, Trevor Bauer is the man. I love Trevor Bauer. I would not mind to see him win the Cy Young Award either. Both those guys. 1, 2, 3, 4 over here. Looks like you only have 3 in this stack, so you should have 9 in this other stack. Let me just verify that for you, Michael. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, one of your packs moved over, so you're good to go. You both have 12 packs. Let's go ahead and see. Very first card, if that's odd, hey, we got a hot box. It's our second hot box. If it's odd, it goes to Daniel. I'm talking about the box loader. It is odd, so Daniel, you get that box loader. And a hot box all around for Daniel and Michael. So congratulations on that. What we've seen so far is 1 hot box per case. The hot box in case number 1 was the very first box that we opened. And now in case number 2... it's in box number 9 is the lucky spot. So all of these base cards are now those rainbow parallels. Daniel, congratulations with the nice lucky spot right there. And you too, Michael. An observation from Dark Mythic says, so far I've seen more baseball cards than the weirdo cards. Seems like older Allen Ginter had more weirdo cards. That's a good observation. You're probably right. I feel like, I don't know, it was like 3 or 4 per pack sometimes, but now it's like maybe 1 or 2 per pack. Good observation there, man. All right, let's see what we can find for Mr. Daniel. I'm going to move this top pack around. All right, so here we go. You can see how they all have that nice rainbow foil shine to them. They're not numbered, but they're definitely very, very nice. I'm sure that these cards, I don't know, what does a foil card go for? $3 or $4 a piece for people trying to put the foil set together? Man, that's pretty sweet. There's your hit. It is going to be a Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Relic. Now, the quote-unquote insert cards of skyscrapers and all that stuff, those aren't foil because those are, you know, not part of the base set. They only make the base cards the foil cards, which I'm fine with. There's a nice Gavin Lux foil. A Mess of Things says rainbow box followed up by unicorn box. I wouldn't be surprised. You never know with Allen Ginter. A Mess of Things, thank you very much. Yeah, there's definitely some off-the-wall stuff with Allen and Ginter that you see in here. And it looks like there's only going to be the 1 hit from this half of the box. Yep, so Daniel, you got 1 hit, but you also are coming away with the box loader. Let's see who that is right now for you. Congrats on the Vladdy Jr. Relic. And you have yourself a Chris Bryant N43 box loader. So get your name on that one. Daniel Klein. And now the rest of the box, going to Mr. Michael K. You know that you're going to have 2 relics, which is pretty nice. Maybe not 2 relics. Maybe it'll be something better than that. Maybe you have a rip card, but you have 2 hits, I should say. Michael, here we go. Let's see what we can find for you. In your hot box, triple play cards with a $1.99 super chat. Thank you very much, triple play. I really appreciate that. Hope you guys will check him out as we check out Michael's cards. Hot box. I'm going to do these in 2 different stacks just so I can, you know, go a little slower through them. Daddy Daughter Card Breaks has the link for triple play cards if you'd like to check him out. We'll be doing that giveaway right around, I don't know, maybe about an hour and a half from now for those of you that keep asking about the 8 different giveaway items that we've had. There's triple play on cue with the giveaway question. All right, so let's see what we have. You have 2 hits coming up. The giveaways for the last 7 videos, we've been giving away stuff left and right. Ryan says, keep the great breaks alive. Thank you very much, Ryan. I appreciate the support, man. Hope you guys will check Ryan's channel out. We'll see Ryan coming up. I sent you an email. You sent an email and said you didn't see your name on the list, but you paid. It's because the original lineup I put up was from like 1 p.m. today, and your payment came after that. So you'll be in, I think it's case 5, I want to say, total, which would be case 2, I think. I'll put the lineup up for Sunday soon once it fills up a little more. Waiting on some folks to pay some invoices. Packer, I don't think I saw one from you today. Hey, look at who we've got here. It's Kelsey Cook. I have no idea who Kelsey Cook is. I'd be actually surprised if I knew a single non-baseball player. I don't think I've known any yet. Kelsey Cook, who is that? It is a comedian and professional foosball player. All right, Kelsey Cook, auto for Michael. Congrats. You have 1 other hit coming up, and it's Paul DeYoung is your last one. But for you, the cool thing is all the hits in here are the hot box cards, which are very, very nice. So that's a great, great bonus. Michael, thank you very, very much. Your box is officially in the books, and that takes us to spot number 10 of case number 2. And this one's going to Mr. Justin W. 6 Terry says that she is good. Talking about Ms. Cook, a pretty darn good foosball player. I don't really know much about foosball at all. Let's see what we can find for Justin. 3 more hits coming out of this. Art Barrios is here. Says, good evening, buddy, and everyone just joining the best action, the best breaks. Mr. Jazz, Art B, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Big hit coming, says Joe Young. I hope you're right. Watch, it'll be a big hit that's worth like $200 or $300, and I won't know who the heck it is. I'll be like, all right, who the heck is this guy? Then you all like be like, how do you not know so-and-so? 313 says, I'm waiting for the champion quilt maker. I wouldn't be surprised. I didn't take the liberty to read through the weirdo cards. Cindy, you can send it to my the same email address I use for my PayPal. If I sent you an invoice, you should have that. And I will answer Johnny Bananas for the 2nd time tonight. Some sort of reality TV host. Is there a card sticking to this? No. I had to double check that. Bo Bichette rookie card. George Springer with the imprint. Triple play cards with a 99-cent donation. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. Triple play cards. Reminds me of, honestly, it's probably my favorite card shop now. Triple play vintage out in Ohio. I really need to go back there. I feel like I need to go there like once a month. I got so much great stuff there. You guys saw me do a video from there a couple months ago. Most of you, if not all of you, said it looked pretty darn awesome. 1 cent sports card says, Jazz breaking Allen and Ginter still think your name is missing on this year's checklist. Thanks for ripping and leading the YouTube card community. Friend, 1 cent sports cards. You guys do nice work over there. Make sure you check out 1 cent sports cards. I really appreciate the kind words, man. Yeah, we're still ripping this, and we'll be ripping this until midnight tonight. So that's midnight Eastern time. So for those of you that are in the western part of the country, I guess that's not too late for you. It'll be about a 4-hour break, 3 cases. It takes about an hour and 20 minutes to break a case of these. It might be a little longer if we have some drama with rip cards. So far, we've pulled 3 rip cards. We're about due for another one. So far, there's been one person daring enough to let us open their rip card. That was Mr. OMG Card Pools. And he was rewarded. There's a Dansby Swanson relic. That's your second. And he was rewarded with a mini parallel of Vladimir Guerrero Jr., which was kind of a dud, I guess, because, I don't know, it's probably worth just $1 or $2. We're hoping for a nice autograph or a stained glass card or something like that. Bananas was on a season of the Real World. I can't talk anymore. Real World, and had been on almost every season of MTV Challenges ever since. Don't know why I could not say the word Real World. I sound like I was saying Ronald Bolanos for a second there. Another name that I struggle with. And Ruby, I don't even know. MTV still exists, asked Mick. I feel like I used to watch MTV every now and then. When I was in college, I actually had cable. It was for free. Just plug it into the cable jack, and it was given to us. So I remember watching it a little bit in college, just when I had some downtime. But my entire life, all throughout when I was a kid, I never had cable. Went to college, had cable. And then when I was an adult for a little while, I had cable. But that was only so I could watch baseball. And then after a while, I'm like, why am I paying all this money for cable when I only want to watch, baseball? Only want to watch the Pirates. And once MLB at bat came around, I was like, pretty much done with cable. Not worth it. I haven't had cable for probably, I don't know, 6 years now, 6, 7 years. Nice Luis Robert, John Lester. What else do we have in here? There's some sort of, Booming Cities. I didn't even realize this was a thing, because I probably just, if I see something like this, I just totally bypass it just because I'm annoyed. Booming City card of Dhaka, which is somewhere in the world. Thurman Munson. What else do we have? Long ball legend card. We have debut to remember. Tatis Jr. I don't know. Have they done planets yet? I feel like they did planets a couple years ago. Was that 2018? Wonder what the next weirdo cards that they're going to come out with next year are for Allen and Ginter. Horses they've done waterfalls. I feel like they did planets. Now they're doing rocks and gemstones and stuff like that. I don't know. Let's find out what we have in Justin's box loader. It's an Acuna N43 card. Do I do Goodwin breaks? No, I've never done Goodwin breaks. I mean, I've opened a couple packs of those here and there when I've seen them, and I just wasn't really impressed. I don't know. I don't know. Too many non-sports guys in there for me. All right, next up, spot number 10's in the books. 11 is coming up for Tonley. And I'm feeling a rip card in this box. Let's see if my hunch is right. That would be pretty cool. Do you have to be on a certain tier of Patreon to get into the breaks? No. The breaks are open for everybody. The lowest tier is $3 a month, and that is the biggest tier. Most people sign up on that one. We also have some other tiers for people that want to, support the channel a little more, and you get some stuff sent to you each month. But yeah, the $3 tier is the most popular one. Kevin says you would absolutely hate Goodwins. I feel like I agree with you, because I've opened some packs. I'm like, all right, there's like one baseball card in this entire pack or something like that. Is Luke Voigt considered a rookie? Don't see any of his cards. Jamie, I feel like Luke Voigt's rookie card was 2017. Am I right on that? 2017? So no, he is not a rookie. What else can we find for Tonley? Actually, we're going to find out right now. Another hospital says made and ate dinner and we're still going. Yeah, we'll be going until about midnight tonight. 2017 update is this rookie card. There's a Cohen. Andy Cohen, television and radio host. I mean, that would be pretty cool to have, relics of you. But I feel like with as much stuff as they make, if they want to make a relic of me, they'd have to get a whole bunch of my clothes, and I wouldn't have anything left. Most of the shirts that I wear, you can ask Heather, I just wear free shirts that I didn't even pay for. They give away these free shirts at the ballparks, like I call it Free Shirt Friday at PNC Park, and I don't know, I really like them. I just throw those on most of the time. Right now I'm wearing a white Pirates shirt that I got for free. Let's see what we can find for Tomley in the second spot. Dr. Horton says, free shirts are the best shirts. Yeah, I like the ballpark giveaways. Kind of cool. All right, Tomley, you got a Andy Cohen already. Let's see what we can add. It's going to be Jack Flaherty. Nice pitcher right there. You're going to have one more. Had to get your money back out of the Pirate tickets as complete in the box. Yeah, I guess. Man, Pirates are so bad. James says, you must have great internet to upload every day and live stream without interruptions. I do have a good internet. It's 1 gig internet. I think it's the fastest that I can get in my area. Usually when I upload videos, it takes, 3 seconds to upload them. It's really great. But, it has to process. The thing that takes is YouTube has to process it, and then the upload part goes really quick. And then I have to sit around again, and it has to kind of like, I guess it puts it into 1080p. But yeah, it's 1 gig internet. It's nice. Triple play cards with 99 cents. It's that fiber optic stuff that's all under the ground. I don't know much about it. I just wanted fast internet so that I could, not have issues. We used to have issues with the live streams. I don't know if you've been around here since the beginning, but I used to live stream like out in my kitchen or like down. I think I started down in my basement. Live streaming down there, but then like I have like I don't know if the router's that good or whatever, but I get the best speeds in here in my office. So I just moved it all in here. We used to sometimes just crash, and then I'd get really annoyed because that's not really professional looking when you have like a frozen screen. There's Pedro Martinez, Hall of Famer, relic right there, very nice. I don't understand what memorabilia from. Is that like game used or what? I don't know. So usually they say if it's game used or player used. Player used just means they gave him a jersey. Hey, put this on for 5 seconds. Game used meaning they actually wore it in the game. I prefer the game used stuff as opposed to the player used or player worn. I feel like that's what that's all about. What else do we have? Hey, Heather says, good night, big man. All right, Heather. I will talk to you tomorrow. I'll be here until midnight, and I hope you have a great sleep, and I hope you feel better in the morning. Thank you. I didn't even realize you were still with us, Heather. There's Christian Yelich for Tonley. Tonley, thank you very much. Tonley Thomas. And now Angel's coming up next. You need an office tour. No, you don't. It's really messy right now, Cincy Reds. Maybe once I get it cleaned up and I have Ike's paintings on the wall, then I will be more than happy just to kind of do a quick little panorama of the office. It's not that big. It's, maybe 10 by 10, the room here. There's a table. Heather says, just got on to say goodnight. All right, Heather. I miss you, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Let's see if we can find for Angel. By the way, Heather she made something called biscotti. I don't know how she does it. Like, everything she makes is amazing. I was like, I don't know about biscotti. I don't even think I ever had it. There's like dried cranberries and white chocolate in there, and holy crap, I ate it all. Dave says, you never had biscotti Italian cookies, yo. Yeah, I'm actually 0% Italian. So, never had it before. But man, whatever she makes is really good. Like, she made enchiladas the other day for me for the first time, and it tasted like I was in a Mexican restaurant. I don't know how she does it. Amadeus says, biscotti is so good. Am I saying that right? Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. There we go. Chipper Jones, Hall of Famer for Angel. Megan says, great. Thanks. Now I want biscotti. Let's see what else we can find. There's Yordan Alvarez. If it's not baseball, it's a first for Jeffs. Yeah, that's true. Tim Lincecum. What else can we find in here to go with your Chipper Jones? Hopefully we have another rip card. I feel like we're due a rip card. I thought we'd have one in the last spot, but there wasn't. So I'm hoping there's about 2 per case. I think we only got 1 out of this case. That's why I'm thinking there might be another one in this one. Good question, Sean. Sean says, was that a game used bat from Chipper or a piece of his deck from his house? Let's check. Luis Roberts mini getting in it framed up. Did we even see that one? I was sticking to the back of that one. Luckily, right in the sleep out. It is memorabilia. So they might have said, hey, Chipper, touch this bat. I have no idea. A rip card is a card that has a hidden card inside, Trevor. And the hidden card could be an autograph card. It could be a framed, it could be a stained glass card. Could be a mini card. Annie says, hello, Jeff. I received my package from you today. Thank you. I'm glad that it made it. A lot of you guys should be receiving them. Heather and I think, sent out 350 packages from Monday through today, I think. So a lot of them are in the mail, and there's still more on the way. There's a nice Chris Davis. Nice one right there. Check out the back of that. Chris Davis. There it says game used for us. Very nice. How do you decide what a hit is? Seems totally arbitrary, said somebody. Just scrolled by. Lucio, I'll tell you how they determine what a hit is in a second here. Just give me 1 moment. It's on the front of the box. We'll show it to you one more time. What else do we have? Looks like Carrie and Thomas are striking up a romance in here. Austin Riley, Bo Bichette. Thomas, by the way, celebrating his birthday today. It's a nice Kyle Lewis. Grim Ripper says, thanks for ripping the mystery packs. My first series of 25 is under construction. You're the best, Eric. Grim Ripper, thanks for sending those my way, man. Totally out of the blue. Didn't know what the heck they were, and they turned out to be awesome. That Hank Aaron PSA 6 card, that was awesome, man. I might use that as a giveaway at some point because I feel like, you know, when stuff's sent to me for free, like the boom boxes, the partnership there is they send me the cards for free. And I make the video, I make a couple bucks off the ads, they get the exposure. I feel like the stuff that's given to me for free, I can't sell that stuff. So I'll probably use that as a giveaway. Sometimes I put it in my personal collection. I love that card, but I feel like I might want to use that as a giveaway for maybe like, I don't know, 75K or something like that. That's a nice looking Aaron card too. Let's see what we can find for Angel in this next stack. We have a relic card of Jorge Polanco. Let's check the back out. By the way, it is a, what's that say? Just memorabilia. Oh, by the way, it's game used. There we go. So it does say game used on the front of the card, which is nice. Love the game used stuff over player use. Yordan Alvarez. His cards are going down. I don't know. I'm almost at the point where I'm kind of wavering if I should even sleeve him up anymore. There's Luis Robert. I feel like he's going to bounce back, though. mini sneaking out on me. I hate those minis so bad. Ken Griffey Jr. And that's going to do it for Angels box. But you also have an oversized box loader card. We'll show you what's in there. Mick says, sleeve every Rooster card. Let's see what we've got for Angel. We have a Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman, so still looking for our first Rip box loader card. For Angel, thank you very much, Angel. Freddie Freeman, got your name on that. We'll be looking for his autograph and Throwback Thursday tomorrow. And Angel, your best card for my money was that Chipper Jones game-used bat relic. Let's see what we can find for Camille. There's Camille, spot number 3. She was in here earlier. Hopefully she's still with us. She's coming up tonight after all. This is our final case of the evening. And we'll be here until just before midnight. It takes me about an hour 20 per case to go through these. Mess of things, I didn't see a mini that was not framed. They were all framed. That last box, I even went back and double-checked. There was 3 hits. High School Graduate is here, and High School Graduate says, I would like to hear your thoughts on how this rookie class compares to recent years. Thanks. Great question. All right, so let's talk ourselves through it. Top rookies from, 2017. Who do we have in 2017? Headlined by Aaron Judge. And we also had Alex Bregman in there in 2017. Yon Moncada. So those are probably, the top 3 rookies in that class. 2018, the top 3 rookies. You got Ronald Acuna Jr., Juan Soto in there as well. Shane Bieber, Gleyber Torres. Bellinger in 2017. Yeah, 2017 is a strong class. 2018, a pretty strong class, too, at the top of the list there. 2019, Eloy Jimenez is in the top 4. He's not the top one. Tatis is by far the top guy in 2019. There's Bregman. You got also Vladdy and Pete Alonso in there, but they've kind of underperformed. So the class of 2019 is not as good as, they should be right now. Chapman was 20. What was Chapman, like 2011, I think? Armando, he wasn't 2017. Oh, you're talking Matt Chapman. Okay, I thought I rolled as Chapman there. Okay, Matt Chapman, yeah. I don't think he would be amongst the top rookies in that class. Still a nice player, Gavin Lux. Garrett thinks 2018 is the best. I feel like you're probably right with just the Soto, the Acuna are 1 and 2, 2 and 1. You can kind of flip those around any which way. 2018, you also have guys like Jack Flaherty in Series 1. Austin Meadows, yeah, another good one, Brian B. But I'm going to have to go with 2018 as the winner out of the last few years. 2020, now, it's still kind of early. Jury's still out on these guys. Gavin Lux hasn't really gotten much of a chance this year, starting down in the quote-unquote minor leagues, alternate training site. We don't really know what he can do, so I feel like you can't really, get a good feel of 2020 just yet because these guys, a lot of these guys, it's their first full season. It's not even a full season. I mean, I think we got a good one in Luis Robert, that's for sure. He's the top guy of that class. Ramon Laureano, he's in 2019, Series 1. Nice game used right there. So that was a great question about the rookie classes. I'm going to go with 2018 was the best. Lexus City 167. Yeah, he started off really, really slow. I feel like he'll come around. Next year, we'll probably have guys like Joey Bart will be considered a rookie next year still, and Christian Pache and all of those guys. Key Brian Hayes, we're not going to get enough at-bats this year, I don't think, to qualify to lose their rookie status. And the Grim Ripper says, I took your advice, Eric. The chase card for the inaugural, I sound like I was from Boston there. The inaugural series is a vintage PSA slab Mickey Mantle as well as other greats. Thanks again. The Grim Ripper, that's awesome. Yeah, I feel like having a chase card makes it very, very fun for all the participants, for sure. If I ever get around to making the jab slabs, mystery packs where there's one slab card per pack, I would have a chase card in there as well. I don't know, like maybe a Roberto Clemente PSA rookie or something like that. It's like, a very, very high value card. Now, obviously, if you do have a super high value card in there, then most of the packs, you're not going to get your value back. Like, for example, $100 packs, you might only get like a $20 card in most of them because obviously you have to pay for like a $5,000 card or whatever. Camille, let's see what we can find for you. We are looking for Yankees. We got Bregman and Laureano for you so far. See what we can find. I think that's your next hit coming up. I see something. We'll see what we've got for you. Right now, Juan Marichal leading things off. There it is. It is a Brandon Lau, and it looks like that's pretty game used with that nice dirt on the card. I thought I saw something else in there. I got excited. I thought I saw like a red back or something. It's probably just like a building card or something like that. Double checks in a mess of things. It wasn't an auto. It was Mets, but upside down. Yeah, if we were missing our third hit, I would have had to go back and see if I missed it. I feel like every mini that's been an auto has been framed. How about that? It is an extra hit for you, Camille. I saw something with a red border. So you have a grand total of 4 hits. You have a Bregman relic, you have a Laureano relic, you have a Brandon Lau relic, and now you have a framed mini, cloth mini of Ozzie Smith out of 10. Very, very nice. Check that one out. A cloth mini of Ozzie Smith. Very cool card right there. That's the first time we've seen one of those. Camille, congratulations. Lee says, amazing. Hit of the day? That's a nice looking card. Only 10 of those. Ozzie Smith. Congrats, Camille. So 4 hits. Our first box with 4 hits, and it goes to Camille. That's awesome. Let's also see what you have in here. Connor says, good night, Jabs. I'll end it with that, Ozzie. All right, man, thanks for being here. Let's see what Camille has in here. It is a Walker Buehler N43. So a very nice box with 4 hits in there. Those framed cards count as a hit. Camille says, wow, thanks, Eric. You're welcome. Thank you very much for participating. I also got a Gavin Lux rookie card in there as well. 4 hits for Camille. Dave says, I recently got a through the mail return from Jay Bell. Signed a Denny's hologram. Jay Bell, former Bucko. That's pretty awesome. I need to start trying those TTMs. See if I have any luck with those. Some people love that. And you can turn your 5-cent card, your 5-cent common, into, something worth a little bit more by getting a TTM signature on it. I don't know what it's worth, but Tyler, you just missed a framed Ozzie Smith cloth mini out of 10. Really cool. Mr. Blood Vessel says that's easily the best hit of the night. Pretty nice card for sure. Rob is up now. Best of luck to you, Rob, in spot number 3-2. Only 10 boxes left after this one. Did we get any Mookie Betts? I'm sure we've got some Mookie Betts base cards. No Mookie Betts hits yet, if you're asking about that. All right, Rob, here we go. Let's see what we can do for you. There's a Tony Gwynn leading things off. We've got an Evan Longoria game used bat. Are we doing a Bowman Chrome break? Brian, we will be doing Bowman Chrome. I'll put that for sale on Patreon starting tomorrow at some point. And the break of that will probably be on Monday, actually. We'll finish up with the Allen Ginter on Sunday. Probably have another 3 cases to do on Sunday. Put that one, get that one finished up, see if we can find anything else cool in here. And then we'll do Bowman Chrome on Monday. We'll also do our regularly scheduled mystery box Monday, so don't worry about missing that. That'll probably be pre-recorded. I've got a couple mystery packs to open up. One of them is a truly mystery pack. It got taken off of eBay. I don't know what the heck it is because I went to look it up and eBay removed the listing. So I can't see the description. I can't see anything about it. I don't even know who the heck sent it to me. but it was an eBay mystery pack. And I know how much I paid for it. It shows me that much, but I guess the word mystery is a curse word on eBay. They don't like that. So, I don't know. I guess some of them get taken down sometimes. Sometimes they don't. Jack Townsend says, does all the cards come or just the hits? Jack, thank you very much. Your package is coming tomorrow, and you will be pleasantly surprised to see that you get everything. Yep, we just take all of them. We team bag them all up. So, like all these base cards, we'll sleeve up your relics. Relics like the, the $2 or $3 relics, we just sleeve them up and put them nice in the middle of the pack. Autographs, we top load. But yeah, you get everything from your box. You will find that hopefully it arrives tomorrow. You said you got the tracking number on your package. Should be there tomorrow. Nice Yordan Alvarez rookie card once again. Aquino, who's really dropped off in value. Moises Alou getting a card in this set. Rob, let's see what else. Only 2 hits so far, 1 left. Looking for our our third auto. Not third auto. Third relic. What's TTM? Ask Gil. TTM is through the mail. Basically, you pick out a card or a couple cards and you send it to a retired player. And you can find their addresses on these TTM websites. People post their successes there. Like they might say they sent, let's find an old player. Hey, we have a hit. It's a redemption. Let's see who that is. Like Ivan Rodriguez, they'll say, sent a package to, or sent a TTM to Ivan Rodriguez. Success or not success. They say even how many days it took for the turnaround usually. Some of these guys, especially Hall of Famers, will require you to send in maybe like $10 or something like that for you to sign. But some of the lesser players will just sign just out of the goodness of their hearts. Sports Card Forum says John is the spot for it. And another Hollis build with a super chat. Thank you very much, another Hollis build. He says, Eric, I'm 8 away from 200 subscribers. A Topps Fire blaster as the 200 subscriber giveaway. Topps Fire. I really like that release. He's only 8 away, so make sure you check him out. We've got 900 plus people in here right now. Only needs 20 of you to head on over there as I put these cards back for Rob. Check him out, guys. Another Hollis build. Thank you very much. Let's check out who we've got here. It's a redemption card. You're due to receive a full-size autograph card, Rob, of... Who's that? Hugo Juice Tandrin? You tell me somebody named Juice Tandrin was too busy to sign cards? All right. Oh, he's the barber guy. Okay. The Marlins barber guy. I guess he was, I don't know, too busy to sign cards. That is unfortunate, Rob. I was hoping you'd have a nice, someone said Bo Bichette. All right, we have Aaron Judge as your oversized box loader for you, Rob. Let's move on to the next box. It's for Joe F. Let's see what we can find for you in spot number 3-3. Hope we have a rip card soon. If Joe's here, he'll maybe let us rip it. Joseph, shout out to you. Just got heart surgery. Hopefully, man, just take it easy and you'll be fine. My dad had heart issues as well. He's strong as an ox now. Keep you in our thoughts. Thomas says these boxes will be half price next week. I don't know. We'll see. Haven't had much luck in terms of giant hits so far. We did have a 1 of 1 of the Uruguay card. We had an eastbound and down Denny McBride autograph, which is a pretty darn good card. Card collector says these boxes will double in price next week. I don't know. We'll see. All right, Joe, let's see what we can find for you in your first stack. We're going to lead things off with a Kyle Tucker. And you have an Austin Riley as your game-used relic hit right there. Austin Riley from the Bravos. That was our first redemption of the entire break. The Juice, the Miami Marlins Barber. Interesting stuff for sure. There's a Juan Gone card. Dan Vogelback, Aaron Nola was in there, Mini, Joe Morgan, and Copper. All right, Joe, let's see if we can find anything in your second spot. High school graduate says, I bought 2 boxes to sit on, so hopefully they appreciate. Yeah, hopefully. Fingers crossed that they do. Andre says, do you collect basketball cards? Andre, I do not. I'm baseball only. Usually I like rookie cards the most. Another Hollis build says, you're all so awesome. We reached 201. Stay tuned, everyone. The giveaway is coming tomorrow of that fire. So, guys, thank you very much for helping him gain a bunch of subs very quickly and reaching that 200 plateau. Not plateau. We don't want to call it plateau. It's a mile marker, a milestone on your way to the next one. 300 coming up hopefully very soon for you. Congrats, man. Jock Peterson. Nice one. Joseph says, during recovery, I'm only watching you. Thank you very much, Joseph. Hopefully you're back to 100% in no time. Just take it easy. Don't try to do too much because that's when you can get yourself in trouble. Bring it along slowly and you'll be back feeling better before you know it. There's a Bo Bichette Mini rookie card. Cool one right there. 313 says, I don't think I would have chosen the Juice as my nickname after what happened to OJ. Yeah, that's true. Luis Robert for Joe. Nice one. And a nice Brandon Crawford debut card. Let's see what else we can find. We got one more hit in this stack, and there it is. It's going to be coming up very quickly. Chris says, hey, Eric, just tuning in. I actually have a friend who's in the set. Have you come across Paul Lucas yet? If I did, I probably just totally blew by him because I was like, who the heck is that? That is Mr. Callan from Allen Ginter. You guys remember Chris? If you've been a long-term subscriber, he sent me a package one day, and inside was a rip card. It was an Andy Van Slyke Allen and Ginter rip card. It looked literally, I don't know how he even did this. It looked like a real rip card. It had the feel of a rip card. And so he told me that I had to rip it, so I ripped it open. And inside was a 1991 Fleer, which is widely considered like the worst set of all time, and I hate that set. But it was a John Wathan 1991 Fleer mini card, and it was hilarious. Great card right there. And we have an autograph for Joe. It's Max Muncie, who's struggling to hit 200 this year, but usually in any other year, he's good for 30 home runs. Joe, congrats on that one. Max Muncie. Dodgers still think enough of him to keep him in the middle of the order most days. Miguel Sano striking out about 50% of his at-bats. A really big dude. Either hits a home run or strikes out, basically. Pyrite card. Like, why is that even a thing in these? I hate those mineral cards. What else? There's Joe Maurer. So, Joe, congrats on the Muncie. Now let's check out what you have in your oversized box loader card. Yeah, John Wathan had a single-season record for steals. That might still stand, like 32 steals in a season. Dirk Remington says, finally found cards at Target today. After 1,100 miles, 2 days in 6 states, videos to follow after some sleep. Great job, Jabs, always. Keep it coming. Dirk with a road trip for cards. It's come to that. You have to drive 1,100 miles just to find some cards. Check out Dirk's channel. I have a feeling that would be a really great video. Freddie Freeman for Mr. Joe F. Joe, thank you very much. Get your name on this. And coming up now in the next spot, we have Mr. Maximilian Blake in spot number 3-4. That's case 3, box 4. Let's see what we can find for you. J. Bob and Sons is here. He's got the link for Dirk. Thank you very much, J. Bob and Sons. How are my supplies doing? Eagle Man, I'm getting dangerously low on penny sleeves. Some of you might call them soft sleeves. And I need to re-up on my one-touches, too. I only have a couple one-touches left. Top loaders. I feel like I'm good on top loaders for like 2 years. I bought so many cases of those recently. But maybe next time I'm out at a card store, I'll pick up a bunch of penny sleeves. Why have card supplies gotten so expensive? Asked Card Collector. Well, with the whole pandemic, a lot of the supplies coming over from China, a lot of the stuff's made over there. That supply chain got interrupted, and so the inventory slowed down. Yeah, top loaders are impossible to find. That's why I bought so many cases. I've got top loaders for years because I need them so badly. Dave says the card shop in Latrobe, SCG, is out of the rookie top loaders. I'm not surprised. Everyone wants the top loaders. That's a nice little store, Dave. I just feel like they're too, like, gamer heavy, like all the gamer stuff there, like Magic the Gathering. I feel like baseball cards are kind of like almost like an afterthought there, but they got some nice stuff there. There's Albert Pujols. Pack to the Future says, you demand Jabs. The first 100 subs are the toughest, right? Almost there. Big giveaway coming at 100. Love your channel. Thanks for the inspiration. Pack to the Future. Thanks, man. How many more do you need to get to 100? Pack to the Future. I love that name. Hope you guys will check him out. There's a Luis Robert for Maximilian. J. Bob and Sons has the Pack to the Future link right there. I'm going to actually get on over there and see how many you need to get to 100. You can just click on that link in the chat. It'll bring it right up. I'm doing it right now off. I've got my computer all queued up for those giveaways later. So 60 subscribers. Well, you got 61 now, man. Pack to the Future. Thank you very much. He needs 39 more of you guys to help him out to get to 100. I'll tell you what, that 100 is a nice milestone. I remember reaching that. It took me a long time to get there. As, you know, sometimes you get lucky and you have some viral videos that can help out. Sometimes it's a climb for sure. 313's got you Packed to the Future, as does Baseball Boy. And yeah, you were at 58, and now you're at 80 now, man. So a really quick jump for Packed to the Future. Thanks, guys, for helping him out. Big jump there. Once you get to, I feel like you should almost get something from YouTube. YouTube gives you stuff for various milestones. For example, when you get to 1,000, they send you a little like congrats email, and they say that you can be, you know, you get monetized. That's the big thing. You can put ads in your videos and get a little bit of money for your work there. I don't know. I don't even know what it is for the ads. Probably like a fraction of a cent per ad, but definitely better than, you know, nothing. There's a Josh James. And you can also do live streams once you get 2,000, so that's a nice perk. But I feel like when you get to 100, that you should get some sort of like little like printout, certificate printout. That'd be kind of cool. When you get to, I think the first big milestone in YouTube is when you get to 100,000 subscribers, you get a plaque that they send to you, which is pretty darn cool. And then I think the next one after that is 1 million. And then they do one at 10 million. And then they do, I guess they have one for 100 million, which only, I think, 2 people have received that one so far. Well, PewDiePie and the, I forget the other, who was PewDiePie been warring against? Some conglomerate that did music videos. I don't even remember. T-Series, that's right, Card Collector. That was a thing back, I don't know, like almost a year ago where everybody was like sub to PewDiePie. Lee says, I guess you would have 75,000 subscribers by Christmas, and you're almost there. Congrats, Jabs. Lee, thank you very much. Man, I just got a tickle in my throat. Unfortunately, I hate that so bad. I remember when I was in school, sometimes I'd be sitting there and, you know, just paying attention to the teacher. And then all of a sudden, I would get a tickle in my throat and I'd have to cough. So you let out a cough just because, you know, you have to. Big E says, hey, Jabs, I'm giving away a Prestige Football Blaster in my recent video. Winner announced this Friday. Have a good one. Who do you think will win the World Series? I'm going to go with the White Sox because I would love to see that. We got a Rip card, Maximilian. If you're here, we have an Ernie Banks Rip card. out of 75. Now, Maximilian, you can tell me to rip it or keep it if you're here. If you want me to rip it, I don't know what your username is. So there he is. Max says, let's go, Max. Do you want to rip it or keep it? Let's let Max, I know you all want him to rip it, but let's let him make the final call here. Max, he's thinking it, maybe searching up on eBay to see what it goes for. Ernie Banks out of 75. He says, sorry, fam, it's a keep it. All right, Max. Max is going to keep it. He's not going to rip it. So it was, I'll show it to you. It's a Ernie Banks out of 75, 26 of 75. And inside the cards, you got a red minis, exclusive minis, wood parallels, mini metal parallels, one-of-a-kind sketch cards that could be in there. We ripped one of them tonight. We got permission from OMG to do his. He just had a regular mini card in his. So Max, congrats. That is a, like a, I don't know, $50 to $100 card, probably unripped. That was a smart move, but not the fun move, says the Sports Card Chronicles. Yeah, that's, you know, if you were in his shoes, you got to think, what would you do if you saw me pull a rip card for you? Would you want to keep it intact? Probably most of you would. But it is very, very tempting. Maximilian, you have a box letter of Javi Baez as well. Yeah, the rip cards can be autos, as you saw. All right, so let's see what we've got coming up next. It's going to be Mr. Rob S. Spot number 3-5. That's case 3, box 5. We only have 7 boxes after this one. Then we'll do that giveaway. All right, Rob, best of luck to you. If you like Allen Ginter, we will be doing more of it on Sunday. And I'll have to try that out for those of you that asked about the flashlight looking through the card. Probably not tonight, because after this breaks over, I'm probably going to go straight to bed, since we'll be ending right around midnight. But, I don't know, I'll try to look through it and let you know. Last year, you could take a flashlight, supposedly, and look through and see who the heck you're getting. What else could we find? C. Slugger says, put a magnet up to it to see if it's a metal card. Yeah, maybe. All right, Rob, what can we find for you? Yeah, those stained glass cards, the only way you can get them are in the rip cards, so they might be worth a little more this year. There's a Jack Flaherty. First hit for Rob. Relic. What else do we have in here? Mike Perry got a Luis Robert base card in his first pack of archives. That's pretty awesome. I like that card. 1974 style design. Did it come right after the Andrew Benintendi? Andre, shout out to you. Always knew when the Robert was coming by the Benintendi with archives. And what else? Mike Clevenger. We have a turquoise card in there for Rob. All right. Stack number 2 for you. Let's see what we can find for Rob. Michael's in the on-deck circle. What's with the card that's a picture of tall grass? I don't even know. I probably just blow right past it, Sean. Michael says, our box is next. Here's a donation for luck. Permission granted for a rip card if pulled. Fiance loves Nick Castellana. She will be looking closely. What the heck? Do you see this? There's a mangled, crappy Citadel card in here. So, Rob, I didn't do that, just so you know. It came that way. A mangled mini card. Man, I hate those minis. Megan, thank you very much. Let's see what we can find. It's a D.D. Gregorius. That's why you always like to open the packs on camera. Man, what if... Rob says that's upsetting. At least it's one of those mini cards that aren't worth anything at all. We've seen a couple cards that had like weird press marks in them from the minis on a few occasions. So I don't know. I'd rather, I don't know. One per pack is a little too much for the minis for me. Silent Collector, the piece of cherry pie. That sounds good about right now. I guess I'll try to straighten this out for you, Rob, and we'll still send it to you. Thank you very much, Silent Collector. I hope you will check them out and give them some support. Silent Collector making me hungry for some cherry pie right now. Let's see what else we can find for Rob in spot number 3-5. Rich says, here's a thought. How about they make all the cards the same darn size? I wouldn't mind that. We're sorting through, we're almost at 10,000 cards so far. I'm on row number 10 of these 5,000 count boxes. Well, that's a lot of minis. I mean, I don't mind the minis just go in the team bags. But for sorting through, that makes I don't know, Andrew McCutcheon is the final hit for Rob. Sorting through them, it's a little, I don't know, a little tedious. Not too bad, though. They're just kind of like there. Always have to like readjust my thumb position on those cards. Kind of slows, every time there's a mini, I have to slow down. There's Yordan Alvarez. There he is. There's the juice. Couldn't sign. Got a redemption card of him, actually. There's Baseball Brett, pulled one of his autographs. Andre, shout out to you. Thank you very much for watching. All right, Michael's up next. He said if we pull a rip card, we are more than welcome to rip it on the camera. So that's pretty awesome. Let's hope that we find one because I like ripping those cards. They're fun. Rob, let's before we go, you might want to see what's in here. You have yourself a Bryce Harper. Oversized box. What do you do with these? Do people collect these? I don't even know, like, if